And we are live. So yes, so you were basically talking about how you tried to get into The Punisher.
Yeah, The Punisher. I feel like I'm missing a lot of context of what's going on.
Did you watch the episode?
The special that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to watch, sorry.
Okay.
I haven't seen the seasons before that. I just thought, let's just jump straight into see the special, but I feel like I was missing a lot of context of what was going on. He's having flashbacks to his, marine friends or whatnot, and then that's where I last watched. I was gonna stick it and watch it, but I was seeing spoilers for The Boys, and I'm only 2 episodes in of The Boys. And next week is the season finale, and I'm already seeing some bad spoilers for The Boys.
Okay, no spoilers for that.
When I mean bad spoilers, people are tearing it apart like it's Game of Thrones.
Okay, I don't want to hear any spoilers for that final season.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I won't.
Okay,
but yeah, if I'm seeing spoilers, I'm like, do you know what? Let me just put Punisher on hold, and then let me just watch The Boys.
Okay,
and I'm up to date with it now. It's not as bad as people are saying it is, but yeah, it's just there's so much spoilers out there. If you don't know anything about The Boys, it won't matter if you see the spoilers because it'll be out of context.
So
and then aside from that, I'm watching Metal Fusion.
Okay, so you are caught up with The Boys, you said. Okay.
Yeah.
And you said that you couldn't get into Punisher, so let's talk about Punisher. So I watched it and I thought it was fine, but this is basically nothing compared to the TV show. I think the TV show is way better than what this episode was, in my opinion. Because I've seen the show. I've seen the 2 seasons that came out. Because I was binge watching it all back to back with Daredevil and Jessica Jones and Luke Cage and Iron Fist and all that. And yeah, the Punisher show. So this special, even though it's technically takes place during Daredevil Born Again season 2, the way Disney Plus wrote this special, it sort of acts as a reintroduction for newcomers in a way.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like if you are curious on what the Punisher, who he is and what was going on with him and his Marine friends, this episode acts as a sort of a re-pilot episode, essentially, for what that show is. Even though it's set after the show, it's sort of like a taster for what the Punisher TV show is. So, in a way, this episode is like a commercial for the Punisher show.
Oh, interesting. Because one of the Marine friends, right, was the former Captain America, which I found interesting. So they're tying that in together. Well, I swear it is. It looked like him. But you don't really need to know anything about the prior Punisher TV series to get into this one.
No, you don't. It's basically like a standalone thing, but it sort of acts as you curious to see who the Punisher is and who his Marine friends are and why his family are dead, then watch the show because it's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't really wrong in not feeling this then.
Yeah.
Okay.
This special is mainly for the fans who watch the Punisher TV show like me. This special was basically catered towards me and people who watch the Punisher TV show and know who Frank Castle is, because even though I thought the episode was fine, it just felt like it almost felt like Frank, regressed a little bit. It feels like he went back to how he was at the beginning of the Punisher show, and I think that was done on purpose to make newcomers get to know him a little bit better, because I feel like he sort of, I don't want to spoil the Punisher show, but he kind of was able to resolve what happened with him in that show. Yeah. But in this Punisher special, it's like they've gone back to how he was in season 1 of the Punisher.
So instead of it being about his family, it's about his former Marine friends.
Yeah, I mean, the show is basically about his family and the Marine people, you know.
Okay.
The show is honestly, I think season 1 is pretty excellent in my opinion. I think it's one of the better seasons of any of the Netflix shows.
And I believe that ties in with Daredevil as well, right?
Yeah, Punisher kind of does, because the Punisher show takes place after Daredevil season 2, the original one that came out in 2016. And it's basically Frank just kind of I don't want to spoil it too much in case you want to see it, but he's pretty much on the run after what happened in the original Daredevil season 2 season, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a lot of stuff happens in that first season of The Punisher. A lot of twists and turns, things that I did not expect happened, and yeah, it's just a really violent. It's one of the most gory, violent Netflix Marvel shows of all time, in my opinion. If you are very sensitive to that stuff, then yeah, it's pretty intense. Like what Punisher does in that show, it's crazy. Like what he does in the special, all the violence, this is like a PG-13 version of what happens in the show, essentially.
So is it like a nerfed?
Yeah, it almost feels a little bit nerfed. Like there's a lot of slow motion in this special, but that doesn't really happen in the original show. There's a lot of long cuts of Frank just going crazy and just murking fools, essentially. Pretty much. Yeah. So are you curious to see the Punisher show?
I was curious, yeah. Because I tried getting into Daredevil season 2 and it wasn't vibing with me.
Yeah, that's probably, I'll be honest, dude, out of all the Daredevil seasons, that's the worst one.
Dang.
Yeah, like out of every Daredevil season, out of the 5 seasons that have now been released, that's the lowest, in my opinion. That's the one that sucked the most.
Well, because, I do have a question. Oh, yeah, go on.
Because that season pretty much was a setup for the Defenders. So they weren't really too focused on like the Daredevil like isms. They were more focused on like setting up these villains for the Defenders and everything happening in that special season, essentially.
Oh boy, okay, that kind of makes sense now.
Yeah.
But does this special for the Punisher have any tie-in to the Spider-Man movie?
0 tie-ins. Nothing.
All right.
Nothing at all.
Punisher doesn't tie in this.
Yeah, there's no tie-ins at all. There's no mention of Spider-Man. It's just, I get it because it's Disney and Spider-Man is Sony. They have a contract, they have a deal. So I think Sony don't want to showcase Spider-Man in these shows because it could lessen his value as a character if he's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I see. It makes sense.
No offense to Daredevil and Punisher, but these characters, I don't think are on the level that Spider-Man and Batman and Superman are. These are very grounded street level fighters. They're right at the bottom. Yeah. But I will say this in terms of like rankings of importance, I feel like the main MCU movies are of importance. That's at number 1. Number 2, in terms of level of importance, would be every single Disney Plus show that has been released by Disney and Marvel. That's of importance. Then number 3 on the ranking would be all the Netflix shows. So Daredevil, Punisher, Jessica Jones, all of that. And then number 4 would pretty much be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And do you remember the Inhuman show that came out?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, The Inhumans, Agent Carter, pretty much all of those ABC shows that came out in the mid-2010s.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of the way I would rank the level of importance that these characters have. So as much as controversial as shows like She-Hulk and I don't know, was Moon Knight controversial at the time? Was it mixed reviews? Did it get mixed reviews? Don't quite remember.
Which show again?
The Moon Knight show.
I never watched it, to be honest with you.
Okay.
That's another show I tried watching and I couldn't get into.
Yeah,
I feel like if anything, if it's like non-MCU specific, like a character that's starting off in a TV show, it's very hard to get into.
yeah.
Unless it's a character that's already established, then it's much easier.
So pretty much any Disney Plus show that came out is like, it's like the next level of importance. So pretty much the only thing you really need to see to understand the MCU as a whole are the movies. If it's not released in the cinema, it don't really count. It don't matter. That's how I see it. Anything that's been released on Disney Plus or TV, it's just it's a little fun side thing, you know, a little side fries, you know. You got your main burger, you got your main dish. That's all the MCU movies, phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you have your fries. The fries are pretty much the Moon Knights, the She-Hulks, the Miss Marvels. And then you probably have your other sides, which are like, I don't know, Jessica Jones, Daredevil, Punisher. So essentially, it all depends on if you want your fries. Do you want your fries? Or do you want your burger? Like, it all depends on you, essentially. Yeah.
I'm a burger guy.
You're a burger guy. Yeah, so
Dang.
basically, you can just jump into Spider-Man and you'll be cool. You'll be fine. I bet when Spider-Man meets Frank, he's going to be like, yo, let me tell you something, kid. I'm Punisher. My family died.
See,
I'm angry.
And that would
let
help
me tell you, kid.
Punisher out, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. That would bump up the viewership for TV show
Yeah.
for Punisher, if anything. It wouldn't really help Spider-Man in anything, but
Yeah.
it will help
Pretty
out
much,
these,
yeah. It will help the
TV
shows. Yeah, it'll make people curious to see what the shows are about. But speaking of Spider-Man, did you see the new poster that came out? Let me share my screen.
No, I seen the other thing though. The it's like a little preview they've done for like practical
Yeah.
events. I seen that, not the poster.
So there's a poster that came out of Tom Holland with his Spider-Man suit in the jean jacket with the white hoodie.
Oh no, I have seen this. Sorry, I have. But it was zoomed in. It was zoomed in on the actual spider.
Oh, was it?
So I didn't see the jean jacket thing actually. This is new to me.
Oh, okay.
But it was the connecting arms thing is what was pointed out to be.
Oh,
the
was it?
poster. But this does look kind of cool though. I like it.
Yeah, it does. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's honestly
Did you
giving me
see-
Superman vibes.
Oh,
Just
in a
with,
good
like,
way or a bad?
In a good way, with like the white glow behind him. He's very like, I don't know, he's given me a very angelic vibe, you know, even in this poster as
fair
well.
enough, yeah.
He's surrounded in so much light. He's very like heroic, you know. Unlike another hero who's the exact opposite that I've been watching recently. So
Which is?
I teased that you. So I basically said that you. I was curious because you watched The Boys, and I wanted you to
Yeah.
stop when you were talking about the final season because this week I actually finished season 1 of The Boys for the first time. Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
did.
didn't know you started watching The Boys.
I did. I finally saw it.
You're in some weird, murky territory now, man.
I'll be honest. I even reviewed like each episode as I was watching it. So if you're curious to hear what I thought about each episode, let me read my notes on it.
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So I just watched episode 1 of The Boys, and I must say, this episode was actually pretty good. That guy's girlfriend getting absolutely obliterated by the fast man was so shocking and unexpected. I do like the main boy. The character and Carl Urban's dynamic was pretty interesting and very unexpected with where things were going. I do like how that's the main boy character met Starlight, and Starlight is also somewhat like a main character. It's like the main boy character and the main girl character are pretty much the main characters of the TV show, but they're on opposite sides. Very interesting. I wonder where things will go with the two of them. Unlike... Wait, I don't... Ignore that. I feel so bad for Starlight. She was so hyped up and excited to join the superhero squad, but instead she ended up being exposed by that invisible guy as he was showing his private parts to her. And yeah, you felt bad for her. it was like her dream job came crashing down and it was not what she thought it was going to be. Very sad indeed. I was very surprised that Homelander at the end of this episode was very monstrous, as he seemed to be a funny, memey guy through all the memes.
Because like in episode 1, right, we see these heroes actually save people.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's the only heroism you would ever see from these characters ever again.
Yeah.
They don't do anything like that ever again. And then like, oh wow, this is like Superman of this world, and this is like Wonder Woman. And then no, that's it. It was like it was a nice twist of seeing Homelander actually be a bad guy, not a good guy.
I thought he was going to at least like have a redemption arc later on, but let me talk about episode 2. So I reviewed it. This episode was actually another pretty good episode, but the first half I was very confused, as I thought the invisible guy that Carl Urban and the other boy had kidnapped with the Frenchman was the same guy that exposed himself to the Starlight Girl, but they are two different people. This episode had no... Wait, what? Sorry. This episode made me think I had no way of knowing where things were going to go. If Homelander was going to discover...
When it comes to the writing, right?
Yeah.
Everyone is saying some weird sexual joke. It's like written by a 12-year-old, to be honest with you. That's what it feels like. And I wouldn't blame you if you thought Translucent and The Deep were two of the same people, because they are written identically, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they're very, very similar.
And there is no character development. So you're going to be stuck with these characters for like the 5 seasons or whatever.
And then episode 3... Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Saying the same thing.
Go on, carry on. Now I'm ranting now, because I know what I know.
Yeah, that's true.
And on season 1.
Yeah, so the end of episode 2 was very shocking for me. The boy ended up blowing up the invisible guy. Very interesting twist. I did not think he was going to be a killer, but the boy did kill that guy. Then in episode 3, dude, this episode was wild. What a wild ending. That girl taking that serum and doing what she did to that landlord. Absolutely crazy. The girlfriend of the fast man. Wow, that was very surprising. Homelander found the invisible man's body really quickly. So now the heroes are on the boys' tail. Oh dear, did not expect that. Did not expect things to escalate very quickly. Episode 4, wow, the girl in the cage is frightening. The Asian girl in the cage that I was talking about. Her powers is so violent. The fish boy driving and the shark flying out of the window was so horrifyingly funny. But one thing that was not funny was Homelander not saving those passengers on that plane. I really did think that at first the lady hero would try to convince Homelander to save them, but no, it was actually really sad and dark and made me realize how evil Homelander is. I was in shock. Episode 5, Speedy Guy killing his girlfriend was very unexpected. I really thought the boys would recruit her, but no. I like how Starlight is refusing to pretend to go along with what the heroes are trying to make her be and do. And she wants to be her own self, unlike the other heroes who are trying to put on this act. The finale was really intense. I forgot to review episodes 6, 7, and 8, but I did... 6, 7. But yeah, episodes 6, 7... pretty much more or less the same. I like the episodes. I don't really remember what happened in those 2 episodes, but the finale was really intense and unexpected. Did not expect Homelander to kill the blonde lady person. Wow. Carl Urban's wife is alive? I sort of had a feeling, but it was still epic and insane to see it all unfold. Also, all the heroes have their powers from a bottle, this blue juice that gave them powers and abilities. What? This show is unexpected. Could this be the Game of Thrones of superhero shows? Who knows? I can't wait to see season 2. Let us hope that things get brighter. That's it.
I like how you mentioned as well, like, oh, Homelander, you can like sense everyone and see everyone is like so intense, and like, yeah, I miss those times.
Yeah.
It's just like the writing just doesn't take into that in any way, like the future series. It's so.
Dude, I love this season. I thought it was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it's good. It's for me, I think like the first three seasons are like 10 out of 10s.
I can't wait to see the other seasons. I'm really curious to see what they're all about. But no spoilers. I want
No
to go in
spoilers,
blind.
but there is another show you might have to watch if you're curious.
Is it Gen V? I heard about
Gen
that.
V, yeah.
Is it a spin-off?
I didn't watch. It is a spin-off.
If
They
it's a
do
spin-off,
sell the spin-off.
I'll skip it. I don't think I want to see it. I just want to watch the main series. Yeah.
Because they some characters do show. So
Oh, cool. Nice,
like,
nice.
in between like in Gen V and the boys. But if you don't give a crap, that's fine. Because I didn't even watch season 2 of Gen V.
So what's going on with this Starlight actress? Because way before I started The Boys, people kept talking about her appearance. And I don't understand what's going on with that. Like, there's like a controversy around her face. Like, what?
Yeah, I think she's got some like medical issue or something like that. There's like a specific term for it, which inflicts a weight or something. That's all I know.
Okay. I just saw a bunch of weird incels online being
People
like,
think she's taking like some sort of like Botox or something, or like injections to the face, but I don't think it's.
I don't know. It was just kind of weird, because I'm like, it just feels like a very incel-y thing to do. Compare
It's with like most female actors. You'll see like Jenna Ortega had it when like her face was looking weird. People going at it. It's like when it's some weird pervy thing just to be stalking in general, and then when you notice it changes,
they hit the wall or they I don't know, they're aging like me. I don't know. It's just
I
weird.
don't even pay attention to it anymore.
Yeah. Anyway,
what I will say about The Boys, I'm glad you're in a situation where you can binge watch it and not wait every week.
I know.
Waiting every week was painful.
Did you wait every week? Oh,
I waited every week for this freaking show.
When did you start watching it weekly?
When The Boys season 1 started, I was
man,
day one.
That's in 2019.
Yes,
that was a different time. That was a different life for me back then. I don't think I would have liked it back then. I don't think so.
No, I don't think you would either.
Because back then
it's so grotesque.
It's not even
disgusting.
it's not even that. I was watching so much superhero content at the time that
you thought. I'd say this is like an antithesis for like a superhero show.
Like,
this is more of like villains.
Do you remember?
I don't think these superheroes aren't even superheroes, to be honest.
Yeah, they all suck. Like, but they're very morally grey. Like the flashy guy, what's his name? Flash Running Man. Like all throughout season 1, he's shown as this jerk. He's so jerky to everyone, but then he has like a moment of him being humbled because his leg got injured, and now he's being treated like an ordinary bystander. But then he goes back to being a jerk again, and it's like, I don't know how to feel about these guys. And even Homelander, like season 1, he's just a jerk throughout, but he was raised in a lab apparently when he was a baby, and he's dealing with all that trauma. But damn, I can't forgive him for like letting those people die in the plane. But yeah, it's a very interesting series. I have no idea where it goes. Even Carl Urban's character, like, that guy who could read people's minds in season 1, like, I thought he was going to be a part of the crew, but then Carl Urban's character just smashes his face in. Like, what?
Oh,
that was crazy.
The kid from
Sixth Sense.
I See Dead People.
Yeah. Little Sixth Sense boy. Yeah.
I was surprised he's in this as well.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
That guy, Carl Urban's character, hates any superhero. So that's his stance. And you know exactly why he hates
Yeah, because I don't want any spoilers because season 1 left on a cliffhanger, and I'm very curious to see where that goes. But
yeah,
yeah,
you're in good territory right
interesting.
now. Even me like downplaying seasons like 4 and 5. I don't think they're that bad, but they could have been better. You know, it's still all that hangs on that final episode.
But to be fair, I am someone that tends to like the controversial seasons. I know some people poo-poo on Game of Thrones season 5, but I love that season a lot, you know.
Season 5. And 7?
6 is pretty good, but I feel like that's when the writing started to really tank. Like, you're watching it and you're like, oh no, these characters, it felt like, you know, when you're how can I explain it? It's like you're on this motorbike and you're going at full speed, and that was the first 5 seasons for me. And then the motorbike just stops at a wall. Well, the motorbike sees a wall approaching and it has to slow down. And that's how season 6 felt. It felt like, okay, the momentum is starting to slow down now. It's no longer that same show. Okay. And if it wasn't for the finale episode and the Battle of the Bastards and Bran and the Hodor storyline, I would have hated the season even more. But those episodes saved it for me. Like, seeing Cersei blow up the Sept, Jon reclaiming Winterfell, him becoming King of the North, Bran and all that plot twist stuff, that saved it. That saved it.
What about season 7?
Season 7 was awful. It was doggy poo. I hated it. Episode 1 was so amazing, and then it just tanked. It just went downhill. I hated it.
The Boys currently is basically season 6 of Game of Thrones. And it all hangs on that final episode. Like the analogy you said with the motorbike, it is similar, but the motorbike has run out of fuel and they're using a bicycle.
But could it potentially be like a season 5? Because you don't like season 5 of Game of Thrones.
No, I would say it's season 6. I hate season 5 of Game of Thrones. I like season 6 of Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And, but obviously there's a massive quality difference between like the first 4 seasons and season 6.
Man, it's so interesting that you don't like the 5th season, because I just see it as part of the first 5 seasons. Yeah, that's just one storyline, dude. Like, that's just one storyline.
It is just one story. It is just
like the rest, like, dude, Jon meeting the wildlings in season 5, him fighting the White Walkers. All that stuff was excellent. Yeah. Cersei, was so good. Like, all of King's Landing just sort of coming at Cersei and Marjorie, putting them in jail. All that stuff was just terrifyingly sad. Humanizing Cersei, who was this monster. Then all the Stannis Baratheon storyline with the redhead lady, what she did to that child. Dude, that was crazy. Daenerys being hunted by those...
What was the worst moments in season 6? Because I don't remember any.
It didn't have worst moments. I just found the Arya storyline to be disappointing. It didn't really lead anywhere. I thought it was going to be this huge thing, but then she's like, yeah, I'm Arya. I'm going to go back to Winterfell. And I'm like, that's it? That's it?
Yeah,
that was disappointing. And then you had Daenerys' storyline. It was so painfully predictable. She's at the Dothraki. The Dothraki are gonna be like, I'm gonna treat you like a scumbag, like a whore, but then she's gonna burn the whole place down to the ground, and then everyone's gonna bend the knee to her. It was so predictable. Like, the whole Dothraki subplot, I was like, yeah, she's gonna bring all these guys back to her to Westeros. It was so predictable. And then the stuff with Tyrion and Grey Worm and Melisandre, very cringe, very annoying, very Tyrion's character was just falling for me. And then Jon Snow's storyline had moments of coolness, but I just felt like I wish that he reacted more to him coming back from the dead. You know, he reacted for like 2 minutes and then was like, okay, just back to business. Like, bro, you came back from the dead. I thought you would be more traumatized by all that. Like, but no, you're not. Okay. And then there was the whole Jaime and Brienne storyline with, do you remember Catelyn's uncle? What was his name?
The fish.
Where did that storyline go to? He came back for one episode, then disappeared and never came back. Uncle Benji comes into this season, never makes a big. It's just all these. There were so many cool moments of revelations, and like there were so many cool things that, like Easter eggs or like lead ups. This season was like The Force Awakens for me, where it's like it builds to something being great, but then it just leads nowhere, you know.
Ironically, saying all of this, none of this is worse compared to the Sand Snakes.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you, none of this compares to Sand Snakes.
Yeah.
Sand Snakes was the most painful
I'll be honest, like
arc I've just had to witness.
that arc, I just kind of was like, eh. I just kind of like brushed it to the side. It was just one, because like for me it was one, yeah, it was just one storyline. It's Jamie and Bron, because I like those characters, you know.
It was a long storyline as well, dude.
I will say I did like the location change, you know, seeing different types of people in Westeros, not the same types of people. And I was thinking it was going to go somewhere, and I did like how it ended with the daughter dying, and I was like, oh, where's this going to go? Where's this going to lead? You know? But yeah, I do see your point. It did feel very EastEnders-y with the acting, I won't lie. It gave me that at times.
It didn't really lead to anything as well. I was very...
I mean, the lady killed Cersei's daughter, and that made her angry, and then she ended up getting revenge on her in season 7.
Which no one really gives a crap about anyways.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's just one storyline. Season 6 had so many issues that it's like, oh my gosh, if it was just one thing that I didn't like, I would have just brushed it to the side.
Season 6, was it season 5 or 6 where the religious group were introduced?
Yeah, season 5.
They were boring as well. Dude.
Oh, I found that interesting. I was I was interested in that. I was like, where is this going? Like, who are these people? It was
like a side story of like why you should have separation of religion and state. That's basically what it was.
Are we talking about the same one? Are we talking about the old man who tried to convince Tommen to join? Is it the Sept you're talking about?
The Sept, yeah.
Yeah, the Sept. Okay. I thought you were talking about the man who brought back that man who died like 2,000 times.
I have no idea what the hell that is. What?
Do you remember in season 3 where Arya meets those people with Gendry, and one of those guys,
the faceless man,
yeah, I think it's one of them. Yeah, okay, never mind.
The Sept is what I was talking about.
Okay, I like that storyline. It was, and it had a very wild ending with Cersei just murking all of them. Oh man.
Was that in season 6 or 5?
That was season 6.
Season 6 is good though.
Yeah.
It had more. It had peak moments in season 6. But
then you have like,
I don't think.
Okay, so I will agree there. It did have peak moments, but I think consistently season 5 was just okay. I'm liking it. Where season 6,
season 5 was more of like setups.
It was season 6 had like the highs were really high, but the lows were just so low. But season 5 never really had lows, apart from one storyline. But that was just one thing. Season 6 had multiple things that made me go, oh man, I'm worried for the future of this series. But because of that finale, I was like, okay, this show is back on track. We are finally back to how the show was in the beginning, but then it tanks in season 7.
What didn't help me was knowing that Jon Snow would die at the end of the season, so that kind of like played a factor.
You knew about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I did not know that. I was shocked.
But then a lot of people saying, yeah, but he doesn't die. And I'm like, okay. And then even there were jokes about it. Like SNL made a joke about Jon Snow. Like, yeah, okay, so wake up, Jon Snow, wake up. And this was before season 6 even came out, so everyone knew he was going to.
Oh, I was living under a rock, dude. I had no idea. I was blown away. I was like, what? Not another Stark? No.
Well, he wasn't a Stark.
Kind of.
Like,
I mean, he's got Stark blood. Yeah, I remember there was a poster in season 3. What was this poster? It was Jon and Daenerys. Do you remember this poster? Do you remember the store in the location that we live in? It's an anime manga shop in the location that we are in.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So
yeah, it's
many years,
place, right?
yeah, that place. There was a poster with John and Daenerys, and it had John on the left and Daenerys on the right. And it looked like John was looking at Daenerys and Daenerys was looking at John, but this was during season 3. And I thought to myself, whoa, are these guys going to meet? Is there a connection?
And it related?
I didn't think that, but I just thought that maybe these two were like going to be like the destiny people who were going to bring balance to the force, you know, or something. I wish I could find that poster, because that poster really sparked so many theories in my brain.
Yeah, that seems like
it's this one. It's this one. It's this one. But this is half of it. Like, it was a long poster where Daenerys is on this side and then Jon's on the other side.
Interesting.
Yeah, but I can't find it. But yeah, it's pretty much that one. But it was this huge banner in that shop, and I was like, "Yo, are these guys gonna combine? You know, are they gonna combine forces?" And yeah, but yeah, I did think that maybe Jon could be the answer to the Dark Area in secret or something. But man, season 1 to 4 was so amazing.
Peak.
That was peak, dude.
Peak.
Like,
Peak.
You can poo-poo on the ending all you want, but there is no live-action TV show that is as great as those first 4 seasons. I mean, in a way, you could even just watch seasons 1 to 6 as its own thing, because season 6, episode 10, like the way it ends with Jon being king of the North, Daenerys finally having her army heading towards Westeros, and Cersei finally sitting on the Iron Throne, that all kind of acts as an ending to that saga of the show that was set up in season 2, in a way, or season 1.
Yeah, and people will want to know what happened with the Night King.
Because I mean that's true, but in a way you can kind of see that as an ending for Game of Thrones, because Jon was seen as this underdog, and now in the end of season 6 he is the king of the North. Who would have thought that, dude? You know, and Daenerys, she had nothing to begin with, but now she has 3 dragons and an army of people by her side, you know, like. And then Tyrion was acknowledged by Daenerys. She gave him the Hand of the King badge. You know, Arya finally got revenge on what happened to her family by killing Walder Frey. You know, all that stuff was. That was all good stuff, dude.
Yeah, a lot of storylines were wrapped up. Yeah.
I think that's why I like season 6 as an ending for the show. Just kind of forget what happened in season 7 and 8, you know?
Oh, God, I forgot there was an 8th season. I thought it ended at 7 for some reason.
No, I imagine it. I see it ending at season 6. You could just see it as like maybe the White Walkers just kill everyone in the end, and then they rule the 7 kingdoms. Would you have liked that ending?
It's not illegal to rewrite and reproduce season 7 and 8, right?
No.
They can like write the show.
I mean, they're remaking Harry Potter, and we all know that the ending of the Harry Potter series is very different to what the movies were, a little bit, in terms of how Voldy was killed. So I'm curious let's you know,
do like a Redux, Game of Thrones Redux, like season 7, 8,
like what Neon Genesis did, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna have that.
There's no rules to this world, you know.
There's no rules
to this like writing, like TV shows and that. Let's do it.
Let's just do it.
Let's get the gang back together and rewrite all this crap.
Yeah, that'll be great. That would be great. But yeah,
Dan and David and Dan. They're not even working. They're out of a job. They might as well start rewriting season 7 and 8.
I mean, as much as I dislike what they did with the final 2 seasons, I do wish George wrote the books sooner, you know, or maybe at the very
can't be written in a day. You know what I'm saying?
I wish they at the very least delayed the final few seasons, you know, so that they know, you know, what they're doing. But they just rushed it, you know. They rushed it.
Yeah, most of this is on George because, like, how long have people been waiting for that Winds of Winter book, right?
And
And it's still not out. It's still
it's still not there.
this book was announced back in what, season 5 or season 6 or whatever, and it's
Yeah.
still damn.
It was annoying, but
I
hey,
mean, even if I was him, I won't have any motivation to carry on, to be honest, because that's his baby being like messed up and that.
I think I know why. George did say that he thought Game of Thrones would go on for 10 seasons. So he
Yeah.
thought that by the time season 10 was done, he would have at least finished a bit of the book, essentially. Because think about it, season 8 came out in 2019. Then you had all the nonsense that happened in 2020. So it would have been delayed to maybe 2022. That would have been season 9. And it takes about 2 years to make each season, so maybe the final season could have come out, or season 10 maybe 2024, 2025, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, I wish they took a bit more time, because even Stranger Things had this issue, you know, a little bit, where they just kind of rushed a lot of stuff. But I feel like Stranger Things was way better than what Game of Thrones was. Like,
Yeah.
Stranger Things is a masterpiece compared to Game of Thrones' ending. Like, you watch that ending, you're like, yeah, 10 out of 10 compared to Game of Thrones. But
Yeah,
you can,
I would
yeah.
agree, even though I haven't seen it, but I would agree, man. It's just
It honestly felt
you
more
don't
like a...
want to show.
Yeah.
You don't want to show where the fan base turns against it and start laughing every episode.
I mean, that's kind of how the final episode of Stranger Things felt. It felt like they were doing everything in their power to not be Game of Thrones. And ironically, they ended up being Game of Thrones because the fans were still
That's okay. This is where the
upset.
boys. That's the territory
You
the
know.
boys is in right now. Season 5, where it's trying to be like Stranger Things. Then
Yeah.
where they even said the writer came out on an interview and it's like he's doing everything to not make it like the Game of Thrones ending. And by doing that, you kind of are. Man.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Stranger Things, they really, like, even the writers in Stranger Things were like, we do not want to be Game of Thrones, we do not want backlash. And guess what, there was so much backlash that the fandom believed there was a secret episode after the final episode, and they crashed Netflix because of that. Like, they thought there was going to be a new ending because they hated the final episode. But yeah, this is a show you do need to see, though. Like, regardless of the hate, I would.
Well,
I
even
would
that,
want,
just season 1. You know, I've always talked about it. It just was not for me.
I think you would love season 4. Season 4 would be for you. That would be up your alley once you get to that season.
Okay, all right. Yeah, just remembering back season 1, like how young they were, but that's crazy.
Yeah, they were bibbies. They were all bibbies. But yeah,
I'll give it another shot in the future.
And another thing you need to also watch. Oh, what were we gonna say?
I haven't written this show off at all.
Okay, that's good. I was gonna say another thing you should definitely watch is the movie that I saw yesterday. It's Obsession, the new horror flick.
Obsession. Oh, I've heard about this. Yes, I heard about this.
Do you know anything about this movie?
He makes a wish for his, I guess his girlfriend just to love him more. That's it, I guess. Or his, not girlfriend, or somebody he likes to have like some sort of attachment to him. That's all I know. That's just the gist of it.
Okay.
And I've seen some clips where they're both in a diner, and then she was getting a little bit obsessive, to be honest. But that's all. That is all I know.
This film is amazing. This film is a masterpiece. This is a great film. This might be one of the best horror films I've seen in years. This is a movie that I highly recommend you to see. It's one of those movies that you should not hear too much going into. You should just jump into it and just absorb what is happening. It is an experience. It will make you feel very uneasy. It will make you get secondhand embarrassment, but it is so good. It's excellent.
Secondhand embarrassment.
I won't say why, but there are scenes where you're like, ooh, but it's done on purpose. It's not, it's by design, because the characters in the film also feel that secondhand embarrassment. So it is by design,
Interesting. I'm intrigued. Yeah.
But the actress, she's probably one of the best actresses I've seen in years. She what she was doing, like, my gosh. I wouldn't say too much. I just say you need to go check it out.
Okay, that's on my radar. From like the one clip I've seen, I was interested from the jump. So now that you've put like a stamp, a seal of approval on it, yeah, I guess I'll.
Yep, I give it a 10 out of 10.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm rating it too high, but that's how I felt. You know the YouTuber Moist Critical.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't even hear about this film until he talked about it, and then I was like, whoa, let me pause this review, let me run to the cinema. I've never done that before, where I've been watching a YouTuber or someone online just rave about a movie, and that made me actually go to the cinema to watch it, because he was
his
just
like introduction for it, that hype.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I don't like horror films lately, they all suck, but this film blew my mind. He was just glazing the heck out of this movie, and he doesn't really like glaze movies like this. He can be critical at times, I mean, I remember
Moist
Critical, yeah, but he really loved this film. I was very like, whoa, what is this film that made Moist Critical praise it? He said it was perfect with no issues at all, and I'm like, yo, I need to see this film now. I've never done that before. I actually went to the cinema just to watch this film because of his review. So, wow. And he was right, In fact, I think he was underselling this film, But I will say, yeah, okay. That's what I'll say. It's a very different type of horror film as well. It reminds me a little bit of like classic horror films from the 70s and 80s, where it has it's like a slow burner to begin with, but then it's so satisfying because you need it to be that slow burner for it to really hit, once it hits. You know what I mean?
I like a good old like slow burn horror films.
Yeah, this is pretty much
my favorite
like that.
Is The Shining.
For me, my favorite would be The Exorcist.
I've not really seen The Exorcist. That face creeped me out a lot because she was in a lot of jump scares back in the days. Remember Scary Maze game?
Oh yeah, I remember that. I had nightmares from playing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like the best horror film in my opinion. Like, this film, wow. Like, every Halloween I try and make sure to watch this film. I haven't seen the sequels though, but the first one, excellent. But yeah, that's what I saw in the cinema.
Nice.
And now we should probably jump into the main meat and potato, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! And Beyblade. So, how many episodes of Beyblade did you see?
I am up to episode 12 now.
Episode 12?
Yeah.
Beyblade Metal Fusion episode.
And I've been paying attention, not like some people with Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay?
Nice.
Missing out the key details from the jump, episode 1.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, I was just not. I think my brain was somewhere else.
Okay.
But
how
Metal
about
Fusion.
yourself? Where are you with Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment?
I think I'm on episode 16.
Okay.
For Yu-Gi-Oh!
Okay,
so
that's fine.
I'll
go first.
You can go first. Yeah, you go first. So what did you think of, what was it, episodes? What episodes did you see?
Episode 6 is what I started.
6. So you saw the Kenta 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, you watched 7 episodes.
Episode 6 would be my favorite episode so far. It is Kenta's training.
That's Kenta's battle. Yeah.
This is, we meet Hikaru for the first time.
Hikaru, yeah.
She has like a very unique special technique.
Yep.
Where her Beyblade can go invisible somewhat. And then
Storm Aquario. Yeah.
And her backstory is like one of the most tragic piece of dog shit I've ever seen. I wouldn't even call it like a tragic backstory. It's like, okay, your grandma's ill and she wanted to be the best in the world. Now it's up to you to carry on her dreams. That's it. Like,
Yeah.
Hikaru, get in line because this town wants to be the best of all the bays. All right, you're not the only one that has that ambition of being the best.
All he has to do
here, so get in line. And then we see what's his name, Kenta.
Kenta
Him, like,
Yumiya.
just beating a lot of people around his age. I'm like, yo, this kid might become something one day. He might be bigger than the main character potentially. And we see him coming against someone, I guess, not at Jinga's level, but easily stronger than Kenta. And Kenta just sacrifices all his points against this person because he wants to get. If I was in Kenta's position, I would do the same thing. If I wanted to be better where I am currently, I would have done the same thing that he done, like waste all those points that he's racked up just to get better. And that's what he does. He sacrificed a lot to get better. And then the one thing I hated is when that girl gives him a stronger bit beast or whatever. Because now it's like you're giving him steroids for his Beyblade. You're giving him drugs, like performance enhancement drugs. What that kind of ruined it for me, because now he's not doing it on his own strength, he's doing it with somebody else's strength as well. And then they have that Beyblade battle again, and it's a tie, and then they do it again, and then he wins. So that's, a little bit underwhelming. And then what happens after that? The training arc of the other guy, the wolf guy, the lion guy, Leon, whatever his name was, climbing the mountain. Can you hear me? Boy, dude, can you hear me?
Sorry, my mic was mute. So yeah, that episode, it's Kiyoya and Doji training him, and then also Jinga was also training in this episode. He was in that toilet facility, and he was Beyblading.
Yeah,
And,
this was after. This was after the Hikaru stuff.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm like, I've seen better training arcs, like with Kenta, what he was going with, doing with Binkei. I thought that was more interesting than seeing the other guy just climb up a mountain. And I mean, at the end of the day, you're just ripping your wrist, you're not like doing anything else. And yeah, we see Jinga's training arc in the stalls or whatever, and then he's coming across this bigger Beyblade, but it's not really training for him. It's more of like the French dude gathering data on this guy.
the French dude being Merci. That's his name.
Yeah. I don't know. It lost its aura when it started speaking French. I can't lie. Jinga's voice act, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Everyone else I like. Jinga's not so much.
Yeah.
It is like one of those stereotypical actors, I guess.
That's fair enough.
Too generic. It's a bit too generic.
It's too main character shonen-y for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But everyone else is fine.
Yeah.
Even Binkei, when he's like, when he's just making random sounds. He's not even speaking English. He's making random sounds, and that's okay for me. And then after that, we see the guy return, like the leader of the Phase Clan, whatever it's called.
The Face Hunters.
And then he's like the Face Hunters, and he's like disbanding like the group, and then Binkei's like, "Why don't do this?" Like, Binkei, you're not even part of the crew no more. You kind of left ages ago. Why are you upset? And then also the crab guy. The crab guy is so annoying, but he keeps like returning and doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. Get out.
Tetsuya Watarigame, he is a bit annoying. He's one of my least favorite characters of this season.
I think he's everyone's least favorite character, man. That guy is jarring as hell, man.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh, okay, I'll be the leader of the Face Clan." Like, bro, get out of here. And then we see Kenta and Binky versus that guy, the wolf guy.
Oh,
and
Kyoya.
They just get destroyed. Kyoya.
Yeah.
Kyoya just stomps him. And then then I actually like what was I don't know what the word is, but I did that. Whoa! Oh no, he's gonna destroy the Beyblades. He's gonna he's gonna use like physical violence on these Beyblades, and he's gonna stomp on him and break him. And then Binky's like, no, and then he covers it with his wrist, and then Kyoya is like kicking his wrist, like, no, his arthritis.
Yeah, yeah, don't go too hard on his arthritis. Well, poor Benkei.
Poor Benkei. And then they leave. I think the next episode. It is.
Jinga versus Hikaru.
Jinga versus Hikaru, and then Jinga just destroys it easily.
It wasn't even really a fight, you know.
No, yeah, and then he's like, "Yeah, you could rematch me all the time you want." That's flirting right there. And next episode after that, we see the Wolf Boy versus Jinga in the stadium.
Jinga Hagane versus Kyoya Tategame.
Dude, there's a lot of things in this show. I'm like, okay, that's fine. It hasn't suspended my, I guess, disbelief at the moment. But when I saw that Beyblade cry, that's when I draw the line. Why is a Beyblade crying?
Oh, man.
I have to draw the line at what I just witnessed. Oh no, that Beyblade has emotions, it has feelings.
It's the blade of spirit
Beyblade.
that's in emotional agony. And Jinga sensed
this
it.
guy, Kyoya, goes through all his training, all his hard work, and he still loses. Like, get out of here.
He's the second time he lost to Jinga.
Yeah, second time. Something tells me this wouldn't be his only time. And then the main guy comes in, the guy that looks like a Pegasus, but it's not.
Doji.
Doji, yeah, but that's it. We get his name. His name is Doji. He comes out. And then Jinga is angry. I've not seen Jinga angry like this before. And then Jinga readies his Beyblade like it's a gun, aiming it at Doji. I'm like, oh shit, things are gonna pop off here. And then doesn't really. And then I think here is where we get not a flashback. It was sort of like a mini flashback of Jinga's past. Maybe like. I think that was like evil Jinga we saw, or it might be a different person. But we saw like a shadowy figure. And
Mr. Shadow Man. Yeah, who is this?
The Shadow Man. I don't know. I think it could be like Jinga or Jinga's brother or something. Somebody close to Jinga. And that's probably why he's like getting better, so he can come up against this character again and whatnot. Doji just like leaves. And then he destroys the building, trying to kill these kids.
Wild. Absolutely wild. Doji's a madman.
All for the love of the game. And then the next episode, they take in Kyoya. Kyoya's recovering, and Jinga's disappeared. We don't know where Jinga is. So it looks like Kyoya is a good person now, even though he has a history of destroying people's Beyblades and stealing them and all that stuff. But all's forgiven, I guess, because he has that look to him. What else? And then, I guess Jinga talks briefly about Doji, but not much. It's still vague. Like, there's like this dragon, the L Dragon, that's it, L Dragon. The L Dragon Beyblade, and Doji is the cursed or forbidden like Beyblade things and whatnot. That's kind of interesting. And then they go to the headquarters of Doji, and then they trying to break it down, and then that's where that was the last episode.
Interesting. Wow, you ended just when things really got interesting. Wow, so yeah.
I thought that Beyblade crying was the peak of interest, to be honest.
Yeah, that was the blade of spirit. That was the spirit inside Kyoya's Leon that was crying. Oh man, there's so much I want to say, but I want you to watch it. I want you to see it. You know, it gets interesting. So what do you think is going to happen in the next episodes?
I was kind of spoiled by the thumbnail of next episode. There's like a character shows up and he has like a. Is it? I don't know if you could call it a fringe or whatnot, but he has like a pink fringe, like a line going down his forehead, like the Gohan, I guess. He has the Gohan.
The Gohan.
Yeah, so that guy shows up and it's called the third member, so I assume like he's on Jinga's level or something. And then they'll battle. No idea who he is. He could be related to Jinga, I'm not sure. He could be the person in that flashback that Jinga saw. But then also we saw somebody in like a test tube.
Oh.
That looks completely different from the guy in the thumbnail. And he's just breathing. So could be related to that. I'm not sure. To be honest with you, if you told me this Beyblade, I would see a Beyblade cry. I'm like, yeah, right. But now anything's on the table. Anything can happen.
Anything.
Beyblade could shoot another Beyblade or something. I don't know. It is like teeing up it like peak interest right now for me. So anything can happen right now.
It gets.
Also,
what are you gonna say?
I didn't like how is it Kyoya?
Yeah.
He's just grunting, dude. He's like, all right, stop. You can speak English. Why are you grunting it? Like, come on. Let's be normal here. I hope that was the last of it. I hope we get no more of that. But yeah, that's a short summary of.
Wow. Yeah. Oh man, I want you to keep going because this show gets interesting as it goes on.
I've not missed anything, have I? I've not missed out on any key details.
No. I mean. No, I think you pretty much got everything. I think, yeah, when Jinga was talking to his friends about the Forbidden Bay, he talks about the organization who's behind it and Doji. Yeah, I think you got it pretty much. Okay. I think if I said anything, it might be like future spoilers, but no, you got everything. You got everything, you know.
That's good. That's pretty good. But this is more interesting than The Boys season 5, I tell you.
Wow, yeah. That's good. That's interesting. Oh man, but yeah, I really want you to see the rest because yeah, this is all like set up for like the future stuff. But all the pieces are.
I do have a prediction.
Okay.
Because Yu-Gi-Oh does this a lot. Especially like future Yu-Gi-Oh series would be a spoiler if you ever want to watch it. But there's like one particular Yu-Gi-Oh series where it starts off happy, like friendship and all this stuff, and then a few episodes down the line, the whole world is destroyed and everything's sour and all this stuff. And then I'm like, could this happen here? Could this happen in Metal Fusion where everything we've known and everything's built up gets destroyed and fractured? Could that happen? So that's my theory so far. Like, what we see now will be the end of it, and everything will go downhill in terms of like the world. Maybe, I don't know.
You just gotta wait. You gotta watch and wait and see where things go. But I highly recommend you watching the rest of it.
I will watch this till the end.
Awesome. So season 1 has 51 episodes. Season 2 has 51 episodes. Okay. And then, yeah, so yeah, you can pretty much get on with it, you know. I mean, each episode is like 20 minutes long, you know. And you're on episode 12 now, so I'm really curious to see, you know. Yeah, like it's not a long watch, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Yeah, this drone stuff right here was crazy.
Yeah, the like drones just shoot. No, that was all Beyblades.
This is shit I like, man. Just keep it in world.
That's what I love about this show. They just keep it all in world. It's all Beyblades, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But physical violence has been used. I've seen hands thrown. Okay. So I'm surprised no one has created like a sword or something. But yeah, this is interesting.
What's your favorite base so far? Your Beyblade? What's the best one? Is it Storm Pegasus, Rock Leone, Storm Aquario, Dark Bull, Dark Wolf?
I think it's too early to tell, but I like Dragon. Dragon seems like the coolest one so far, and that's just like a flashback, I guess.
Yeah, you haven't seen the Dragon.
Because so far, none of these Beyblades are interesting. You know, one's like a winged horse, because these are all based off star signs. Dragon doesn't seem like it's based off a star sign. Like Dragon seems like its own thing, and that just seems cool, you know. And then I guess the story has something to do with that, like star signs versus another version of like signs or whatnot. That's kind of sick. But who knows? I think my favorite Beyblade, if we see it, is Dragon.
Cool. Man, it's so... Dude, I used to watch this show all the time on Nicktoons when it came out, like in 2010. So it's... I remember when it came out live as well. Like, I was waiting every day for each episode. Because they used to release an episode a day. Because I think this show was behind the US version of it, and they just released an episode a day, so that was kind of cool instead of waiting a week.
And you never missed an episode or anything?
No,
you were like consistent?
I was quite consistent. I was making sure. And plus it was also on YouTube, like they would upload the episodes on YouTube, so yeah. Dude, the love I have for this show is so crazy that when I jumped into season 2, at the time there was no dub for season 2. So there was just the Japanese version, but there were no subtitles in Japanese. So I just sat there watching the raw Japanese for season 2 and 3 because I wanted to see where it was going to go.
Were there subtitles for that raw?
No, there were no subtitles. So what happened was that there was a Wikipedia description of the episode. So what I would do is I would read the description of what happened or watch the episode first and then read what was going on. So that's
hardcore, dude.
Yeah, wow. That's how much I loved it. You know, I've never done that for any anime where I literally just watched it in Japanese raw, no subtitles. And because of that, I misinterpreted so many plot details that when the dub came out, I was blown away by what was going on. There is a particular thing that I want to talk about, but I can't. So I'm going to wait until you get there to talk about it. But because I watched it in the Japanese with no subtitles, I misinterpreted what was happening. And then when I heard the dub, I'm like, oh, is this what was going on? Yo, this is big. This is cool. You know, I was very much surprised by that. But yeah. But that's how much I like the show because, you know, yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. Yeah. Never done that for any anime.
You watched the Raw.
The Raw.
But how old were you then?
What was I, 12, 13 at the time?
The hell?
Yeah, I might have been 13 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been watching Shaolin Showdown. That would have been and I was watching that consistently. That was the only show I watched that was airing on TV, and I didn't really miss an episode. Everything else I was missing.
Beyblade, I did watch every episode, but then it got to a point where they were on break, and then I'm like, when are they coming back? Because they released the first 26 episodes, then they were on break for like 2 months, and I was just like, I was crashing out. I'm like, I want more. I need to know what happens. So I just went back and rewatched the whole show again, like multiple times until the second half of season 1 came out. And then Nicktoons released this epic trailer being like, Beyblade is back. And there were like these lightning effects and it was all intense. It was very like, the way they promoted it was like Dragon Ball Z. It was very dramatic. And I'm like, yo, the new episodes are out. It's getting crazy. But yeah, that was sick. Nice. That was sick back in the day, you know. I sometimes forget that Beyblade is an anime because I sort of watched it as like a cartoon, like I saw it the same way I would watch Ed, Edd and Eddy or Ben 10. I just sort of saw it as like another show, but I sometimes forget, oh yeah, it's an anime, isn't it? You know, just because I never watched it with the mindset that I'm watching an anime. I watched it because I liked the concept of Beyblade. The same way I liked Sonic X because it was Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah, maybe this show kind of got me into anime a little bit. Looking back.
See, that's that's like me with like the Yu-Gi-Oh, because that transcends the anime because you can actually play it
Yeah.
like real people.
Oh yeah.
And that's the same with Beyblade.
Yeah,
like,
there have been tournaments.
I play Beyblade with my cousins and friends, and I remember years ago now when the original Beyblade series was starting, Asda was doing this promotion where if you get your face painted, you would get like a free Beyblade stadium.
I remember.
And it got to a point where they would just hand out the stadiums and people were just taking it.
Oh man. I remember there was a tournament with there was like an interview. Do you remember Tom Daly, the swimmer?
Oh yeah. Tom Daly, yeah.
There was like a mini interview on Channel 4 where he's talking about Beyblade, and there was like the interviewer was talking about how there was a competition in the early 2000s where the prize was $1 million in America.
What?
Yeah. And Tom was talking about, I really loved Beyblade as a kid. It was my favorite thing. And I'm like, yo, $1 million for a 10-year-old is crazy. But yeah, this was...
We had it so...
Yeah, this was during the Tyson era. Yeah.
Kids today just have TikTok.
I know.
That is so rubbish, man. That is so lame. You don't you need something tangible. You need something to like physically hold in your hand.
Yeah.
The shit kids have these days is so whack.
There was a huge Beyblade tournament in Hyde Park in London, like during 2010, 2011. And I was so jealous at the time. I'm like, I wish I went there. They played it on the field, in the outside in the park. It was great. It was great stuff.
Good times, man.
Good times. But man, $1 million for spinning Beyblades. Damn. Lucky kid. I wonder where he is now with that cash.
Yeah, because back then it wasn't as intricate as it was today, where the Beyblades just burst. Back then it was just essentially whose Beyblade stopped spinning first.
The G Revolution Beyblades had like a engine gear for the third and final season. Yeah. So you basically, before you battle the bays, you would wind up the bottom of it, and then when you would let it rip, as the Beyblade spins, the engine gear will get activated, and then it will increase the speed of it. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Bronzer V, is it like that? Bronzer
Maybe.
V.
Yeah, it's like a booster.
This Beyblade I have, it snaps it on and off. Can you hear that? I don't know if you...
I don't think I could hear that.
The bottom part, the spinning top thing, it snaps on and off on this Beyblade.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing this is the thing that comes apart.
It could be, yeah. I think so. But I know Tyson's Bay had it, because in episode 1 for G-Rev,
this is... Oh no, this is Ray's. This is Ray's Beyblade.
Dronza isn't... Who's Dronza? Isn't that Kai? What was Ray's? So... I think
Dragoon. Ray's was Dragoon.
No, wasn't Tyson Dragoon? Or what was Ray?
No,
Dronza, Drasil. That was Drasil. That was Max.
Tyson's was Dragoon and Dronza was Ray.
Was it Dronza? So what was Kai?
Who was Kai?
Kai was the cool, mysterious.
Kai was Dronza. My bad. Kai was Dronza. I was mixing the two characters.
I don't remember what Ray's was. What was Ray's Bay?
Ray was the tiger, the white tiger.
White tiger. Ray. Oh no, I can't type that name in actually. Never mind.
Wait, why not?
Never mind.
Wait, why not?
Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Because that.
Am I allowed to type it in?
No, don't type anything Ray, because it might be future spoilers. It's not the character from the original one. It's not the character from the original one. It's a different thing, but it's not that guy. It's not.
Listen.
Yeah.
If we get like a Beyblade reunion with like different.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Yes, man.
It's not that. This is a reboot series. It's not that, but if you type any of like the names, because it links back to the metal. Because it's like, if you type in anything Beyblade, it will show you images of metal, burst and all that, and it might show you characters from, you know, the future that it could be like, oh, you know, you want to be surprised by who this person could be.
Listen, this is what I'll say, okay? And I've wanted this to happen since episode 1, where characters from spin-off shows show up in Metal Fusion.
Yeah,
Even if it's like a short, small cameo, that would be sick, man. I love it when shows do that.
I did because this is a reboot show, so they it's its own thing. That's why I told you to watch this one. Otherwise, I would have told you to watch the original one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a reboot.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah.
That is very true.
But did you want characters to appear in this?
Well, there was like a small hope that characters could appear in it.
I will
But I
say,
don't mind if they don't.
some voice actors do return from the original one, but they voice
I'm not gonna remember
completely
voice actors.
different characters. Yeah, you're right, actually. But there might be one particular character whose voice is very similar to a iconic character from the original one. That you might be like, I know you. You sound just like this person.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And I think that character is Kai. Because he was the mysterious one.
No, I don't think you haven't been introduced to this character yet. This character comes way later on in season 1. But once you see this person,
the reason why I say it's just based on what you said. Like, he's voicing a completely different character.
Yeah.
And Kai was basically that mysterious one where his voice was always low, and then maybe he could voice somebody completely different this time.
Yeah, but oh man,
But maybe not. Maybe not.
do you remember Kai's voice? Like, can you picture?
Yeah, it's like low and gravelly and like. it was kind of like Seto Kaiba's in a way.
Was it low and gravelly? I guess it was.
Was it? Was it not? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm thinking of some.
He sounded a bit like Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
It was pretty much that type of voice.
Yeah.
But there is a character that does sound very similar to him.
Okay.
I'm just curious if you will figure out who it is, because they do a good job at acting this character.
Have I seen this character?
Not yet,
or is
no.
it future.
You got a couple of more episodes to go until you see this person.
Oh, could it be the L Dragon Beyblade wielder?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? That has a link to the Black Beyblade.
I will say the voice of that person has it was one of the I remember in Fire Force there was a character that had the same voice as that person that you were talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But let's not talk more about the show or type anything in on Google. I would just say this: don't type any metal Beyblade thing or anything Beyblade, any of the characters' names, because I don't want you to be spoiled, you know.
It's fine. No.
Just jump into the episodes and then watch it and see where it goes from there. But that is Beyblade, you know. Yeah, that's cool. Anyway, so now I'm going to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! So because I was watching The Boys, I only watched 4 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! However, my notes are pretty long. So, yeah.
And you have been paying attention this time.
I hope so.
Oh, God.
I really hope so. Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 episode. I really do hope so, you know. But let's have a look. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1 episode 13. Let me read my notes. So this guy is not Bakura, but someone else, a shadow demon? I am very surprised that Bakura's shadow demon thing has the power to send human souls into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. It makes me wonder, does Pegasus, the supervillain, have Yu-Gi cards that have human souls in? The scene where Tristan walks to the tombstone and is scared that he could be dead really surprised me. As this is a 4Kids dub, I would have assumed that they would avoid acknowledging death and the afterlife, but this show does, which is pretty impressive. I am very impressed that this anime has mature scenes for kids. It was really cool seeing the baby Yugi see his Yu-Gi-Oh form, who was this cool Chad looking form, but I also found it to be very disappointing, as it looks like Yugi and the transformed Yu-Gi-Oh are just two different people. It's not really Yugi, but another spirit that takes over. I felt that it undermined Yugi's character, as he has not really developed as much as I thought. I thought when Yugi transformed, it would be like how Ben 10 transforms into an alien. Ben 10 still has his own mind and soul in each alien, but it looks like Yugi has his mind taken over by a mysterious spirit who is Chad Yu-Gi-Oh! Bakura revealing that he got the millennial puzzle from his father from Egypt was some very interesting lore dump. I am now interested in what really is the puzzle and why something so old is connected to the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, which are very modern. Maybe the ancient civilization people sealed parts of the millennial power into the cards, which evolved into Yu-Gi-Oh cards. That was episode 13.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. For episode 14, this is what I wrote. The enemy called Panic has some pretty creepy looking shadow monsters that came out of his cards. The voice acting was surprisingly good in this episode. Even the enemy Panic that Yugi was fighting had an okay voice. But I still don't understand the concepts of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. How do the characters know which card is... How do the characters know which card is the best card to use? Where do they buy the cards? Are the most powerful cards the most expensive cards? I guess they have to be quite tactical and figure out which card powers will be the best elements to fight the other. Like, if you have a fire card, that could be useful to fight a snow card. But if your enemy has a wind card, then that could be bad for your fire card, as the wind could blow out the fire, or it could be an advantage, as it could ignite the fire even more, I guess. Apart from that, I still don't get it. I'm just here for the drama and the plot. Episode...
We're not moving on to the next episode. What was Yuki's grandpa's occupation? What was Yuki's granddad? What was he doing in episode 1?
Oh, wasn't he like a shopkeeper or something like that?
He was a shopkeeper selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, I thought he was like a, those guys who work at Lundy's who have like, you have like your toy cards on the side and your apples and your fruit. I thought he was like that, but okay. I didn't think he was a Yu-Gi-Oh.
He was selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then his most prized possession was the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Ah, I remember that now. Yeah, you're right.
Kaiba was like, "Hey, I'm taking that. I'll give you all the money in the world because I'm rich and powerful. I'll give you." And then Grandpa's like, "No, I will not give it you." And then he just steals it, and then he destroys it.
Yeah.
More Blue Eyes White Dragon. And Kaiba is the only one with 3 sets of Blue Eyes White Dragon. So basically, people buy cards and then they try and like build a deck and then they customize their own deck just to see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's basically that. Basically, in real life as well. You build your deck and see.
But in real life, your cards don't have spirits in and start bombing people. They just.
I mean, my Beyblade doesn't cry.
Yeah, that's true.
My Beyblade doesn't cry. But yeah, that's
true.
It's because in Yu-Gi-Oh, it starts off with 40 cards. I don't think that part has been explained right. You need a minimum of 40 cards, and when you draw a card, it's all randomized. You don't know what you're going to pull. So if there is a card that you need and it's not there, you need to like utilize the other cards.
Ah, so it's basically Ben 10 when he gets the alien he doesn't want.
Nothing to do with Ben 10. Nothing to do with that. Nothing.
Oh, okay. Because in Ben 10
Have you not played card games before?
No. As a kid, every time somebody whipped out a board game, I'm like, oh no, let me go out and play.
Someday, we will play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh man. Like anything to do with card games or board games used to bore the heck out of me as a kid,
Hey,
So
this is what this show got me into card games.
yeah,
This
as
show
a
was
kid, I
so
remember kids playing with Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Pokemon cards, but I was always just, my brain just turned off. I just saw it as sport, and I was never into that, so my brain would just turn off.
I would say this would be the opposite of sports.
Oh, okay,
This is more of like a tactical
yeah,
strategy game than anything like sports related.
interesting. Which is why I was surprised that I never got into Beyblade at a much younger age, because I used to always see it as like a sporty thing, but I'm like, oh, actually, no, it's really cool. And I got into it. But yeah.
I'd say Beyblade is more sporty than Yu-Gi-Oh because you want like pulling your wrist.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh, you're not.
I think I just like seeing these bays just smashing into each other. It's visually more interesting and stimulating to watch.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Especially the burst stuff. That was kind of cool. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I mean, yeah. Do people in tournaments go on these big panel things that you can see here? Like, do they climb up? Like,
unfortunately, the technology for that doesn't exist.
So they don't have like an actual stadium with where each player is like on this mini pod.
I think there are people trying to like create that where if you put a card down on the board, it will summon like a what's it called? Like a hologram of them.
Yeah, that's what I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was. I thought
that's some advanced.
Really, I always assumed that when people go to the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, they each go into these pods and they place the cards onto like a screen, and then the screen glows up and it has a dragon, and then the dragon animates and then attacks.
That would be so cool, right?
That's what I thought it was, but it's not. It's just, oh man, okay. That's a little disappointing, but I guess we're not there yet in technology. But this show is 2001, I think.
Yeah, but what you're asking for does exist in like the games.
Okay. Damn, it would be so much more fun in real life. If that happened, then I would.
Technology is so advanced. Like, like a 2D card
onto a screen, and then the screen glows, and then you have a monster fighting the other guy.
That's
in
so
live.
No one would be buying that.
Dude, if that existed, I would have gotten into it years ago. Oh man.
You haven't even seen like the future technology they use in the show.
I think I've seen the racing cars.
Oh, that's a different series. That's my favorite one. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! 5.
Because I saw the intro for that years ago, and I'm like, this looks interesting, but I forgot all about it.
I generally think like Yu-Gi-Oh! Hasn't been at its best since riding motorcycles, while also playing Yu-Gi-Oh! At the same time, because that is very much like Beyblade, where the whole world depends on Yu-Gi-Oh! On
pretty much.
Like it's so. Oh, but carry on.
Oh yeah.
Now you're on
episode 15. So I just talked about episode 14. Let me talk about the last two that I saw, episode 15 and 16. So episode 15, what did I say in my review? It takes place right after the previous episode. It didn't even have the credits. It just cut and jumped to the next episode. Very weird. I guess this show isn't a remaster, but the original TV broadcast with all the slight technical issues in it that were apparent in the 2000s TV. The scene of Panic explaining which card to use had some pretty outdated effects of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards flying onto the screen. But I do like the illustration of the Chaos Shield card. The Chaos Shield card powers is one of the most interesting powers. I think it would have been cool to have a shield like that to prevent an enemy attack. For Yugi and his pals, Panic is all bark and no bite. He isn't really a dangerous foe, not compared to the blonde lady makes him out to be. She goes on and on and on about how bad and evil he is, but he isn't really showing that much insane aura. If anything, Panic is a very annoying character. I completely forgot that you can combine Yu-Gi-Oh cards, as Yugi combined his cards to make the Dragon Champion. But wow, he actually tried to kill Yugi. That dude really is twisted in the head. And it made me realize why Blonde Lady was afraid of Panic. But Yugi aura farming his way out of that situation was awesome.
Yugi, dude, okay.
That was cool.
These characters will not lose, like Jingle Bro. They're too good, right? And then this character, the adult aura farming Yugi, has like a nickname, like the King of Games, and he's called the King of Games because he never loses, and it's so sick.
Yeah, this guy's so cool. He is so cool.
So cool, man. He is so cool. A question I wanted to ask you about Beyblade, right?
Oh yeah.
Does the soundtrack differ when you watch in English dub or like Japanese dub?
Oh no, it's the same soundtrack. It's the same one.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I wish it was like that, but it's not. In English dub, it has a different soundtrack.
So for the original one, they did change it. So the original, the Tyson era, the first generation, it is a different soundtrack. And I do like the English for the original one. There's a whole album they released, like, where they remastered the songs from that original show, and I've been listening to it recently. It's pretty funky. It's a mix of...
I'm liking Metal Fusion.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying that.
But I do like the OST. It's more cinematic in Metal Fusion. It's very, like, orchestral, you know, and I do like that
it has
more.
Feelings. It has
there's more feelings. Because when the original one, it's just basically like, you hear like background singers being like, let's Beyblade, let's get down, let's let it rip, here we go. It's like that. It's pretty much that vibe.
Distracting.
Yeah, it can be distracting sometimes. You have to lower the backing sometimes, but it was cool. But yeah, Metal Fusion is really cool. I like the OST for that. Even the Japanese songs, the theme songs are so catchy, but I don't want you to watch them because they have spoilers in it.
Spoilers, of course. Yeah, I won't.
When the show comes to an end, you can go back and watch it. Yeah.
Is there like so if once I'm done with Metal Fusion, is there more to watch?
So Metal Fusion does have a movie, but the movie is not canon. But it is kind of cool. It's pretty cool, but it's not canon. But it's really cool. But but it doesn't have a dub. It has the Japanese sub, but I think it's cool.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, Metal Fusion, that's all you need to see. There is Shogun Steel, which is the spin-off, but you don't need to see that. Like, I just skip it. That's just... They had to cancel it because the ratings and sales were so low. People loved Jinga and the gang, because the spin-off doesn't really have them in. So they just gave up watching it and they had to just cancel it. So it ends really weirdly, that spin-off. But the Metal Fusion series, like, just stick to the 3 seasons. Then you'll be good.
Fair enough. So there is no other Yu-Gi-Oh series you want me to watch after Metal Fusion? This is it. So
yeah, Metal Fusion, Metal Masters, and Metal Fury. That's the 3 seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Season 2 is Metal Masters. Season 3, Metal Fury. You know.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, and honestly, just watch that. I'll be honest, out of all the Beyblade, because I've seen all of them. I've seen all the Beyblade series. I've seen the Burst series. I've seen the original one twice. And I think the Metal series is the best one by far in terms of the story, you know. Like, if you're more into, like, characters and story, like, I think the Metal one hits the best. Burst kind of has some cool moments, but... God, the first season of Burst was boring as heck. It was like this... I couldn't get into it. It felt too kiddie, you know, to me. It felt way too kiddie.
Yeah. Like, you're past that time.
Yeah. It felt like, okay, this is for a new generation. This is not for me.
Yeah.
But the Metal one was like, the characters were all the same age as me at the time. You know, it was like, okay, they're all 13, 14-year-olds. Let's go.
Because like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's, like the motorcycle one, that is like the last generation of where it's like a more mature theme.
Yeah, even this Yu-Gi-Oh! Show that I'm watching, the characters look older than...
Yeah.
Like, they look like they're 17 or 18, you know? They look much older than like other shows.
They're not children.
They're not kids. Yeah. Apart from Yugi when he's in his child form, but that's just one character. The rest are all very grown, you know, which is cool.
Yeah.
But let's continue the review.
Yes.
Where was episode 15? Chaos Shield card. Panic is annoying. Oh yeah, I must give the OST a big shout out as it is constantly playing music. It is a great way to make the show feel more stimulating as the animation is sometimes quite limited. There are a lot of sliding PNGs. Fortunately, the art style looks good. I played the Japanese ending song after this episode and it is so groovy and relaxing. Episode 16, Bakura's Millennial Falcon puzzle thing has these pointers that locate the closest millennial puzzle. I was a bit surprised by this, as I thought Yugi and Pegasus Man had the only millennial puzzles. I wonder if Yugi and the gang are going to find the remaining millennial puzzle people, and the next season will be them traveling the world finding the millennial puzzle people. I was very surprised Kaiba had a blue-eyed white dragon card. I thought that card was a one and done, a rarity thing, but man, he was so cool when he activated it, but the dragon design was so underwhelming. It looked so dopey and gormless. Wow, Kaiba is such a jerk. The way he looks down on Yugi's friends, wow. Plot twist, Pegasus made every card in existence? Wow, I did not see that coming. I didn't even know that was happening. I think I missed an episode. I didn't realize that. I am so curious to see what he is like in battle at his peak. Why do anime always design American men the same? The man that Pegasus was fighting in that flashback looked like All Might. Blonde hair, blue eyes, chiseled jawline. Is this how Japan sees all Americans? The US flag as a bandana. Hi, can you hear me? Oh dear. Sorry, I think my internet went off.
Yep.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yes.
Yeah, cool. I think my internet went off.
Stream's back up.
Cool. I was going to say, Kaiba is pretty morally grey. He wants to fight Pegasus Man, just like Yugi, but he's a bit of a jerk. You know, he's picking on Joey, calling him a dog. Like, damn, this guy sucks.
Yeah,
he's a bully. I didn't realize he was like this. I thought he was going to be like an Ida Tenya from My Hero Academia, where he's very much like, he's very like snotty and smart, but he's not a bully, you know. But this guy is. He's like, damn, he sucks.
Because he's rich and powerful. He has all the money in the world. He has his own like ideals and morals of what how it takes to become the best and strongest.
Yeah.
Also, this episode wasn't the first time we saw his blue eyes white dragon. We see it in episode 1.
Oh, okay.
When he's fighting Yugi, he summons 3, and then he fused them together.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and each blue eyes white dragon has 3,000 attack points.
Awesome.
Which is like the highest we've ever seen in the series so far. Like, how do you take down a 3,000 attacking monster? Well, you need the Exodia, right? 5 pieces of Exodia. That's like an automatic game win. But Yugi doesn't have those cards no more. So. And then the Pegasus guy, mysterious. He keeps winning his games easily. So,
yeah, what was that? What was going on with the boy in the notes? Like, I didn't get that bit because he gave some paper to a boy, and then the boy was playing American Man. Like, did he give him like? Is that this scene?
Well, you need to be sharing your screens.
Oh crap! You're right. I think it went off. Yeah, it's like this whole scene.
He's basically mocking the American guy by saying even this kid could beat you.
Okay.
And then he's like, he gave a paper.
Because I thought,
this is how you play
okay,
the game.
I thought this kid was part of his organization. I was so
No,
okay, that makes sense.
Some random kid. He's like, American guy, you're not worth my time. I'm gonna let this kid beat you. And the only reason why the kid beat him was because Pegasus basically gave him like a step-by-step of what to play, like when to play and all that stuff. And Pegasus isn't even playing. He's playing chess while this American guy is playing checkers.
It might be his eye. That's my theory. I think maybe he can see.
Okay.
I think he can look into the opponent's cards, and that's how he's figuring it out. Like, I don't know. Maybe
it's so sick.
Maybe, yeah. That's what I think. I think the eye is the key. Without that, I think he's a fraud. I think this guy is a fraud. I think the eye is what's given him the power. If it wasn't for this eye, he would be no better than Joey. No offense to Joey, but I think he's one of those people. I think so.
Poor Joey.
Yeah. I think he's just on a power trip. You know, once you remove that power, what is he? You know, that's my theory. And I think maybe
because you know this now. Like any one of like a Egyptian puzzle, there's like a secret power to them all. What's Pegasus? We know what Bakura's does. We know what you does. What does Pegasus' eye do? What does it do?
What does it do? It's also interesting. But yeah, where are things going to go? So Kyber is going to look for what's his face, Pegasus Man. Maybe next episode is going to be Kyber and Pegasus Man.
I believe Pegasus has his little brother, right? That's why he's after him. Yeah.
So maybe he's going to fight Pegasus. Maybe Pegasus defeats him and puts him in prison with his brother, and then he's all mopey or something like that. And then Yugi has to.
Kyber is very strong.
Yeah, but Pegasus Man is a very mysterious fellow. He could have the true power. He could have the upper hand, the high ground. But yeah, that is Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, in a nutshell. I will watch the rest of the seasons. I'll get more episodes done by next week. I think by next week I should be probably. How long is season 1? Is it
50 episodes?
Damn. Okay, it's one of those shows. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe I'll be in the 20s.
Metal Fusion 50?
Yeah, it's 51 for Metal Fusion.
Damn, it's one of those shows.
Yeah, it's one of those shows.
Don't burn yourself out with Yu-Gi-Oh. You know.
That's why I'm watching. I'm trying to watch like 3 episodes a day. You know,
because we're both on like a same. Because it'd be weird if I finish Metal Fusion and you're still watching Yu-Gi-Oh, or vice versa. You finished season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh and I'm still. So what we're doing right now, we're like on even like episodes. And whatnot,
even episodes
together. So
yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I think we'll keep it at this pace. I think it helps. But cool. That is Yu-Gi-Oh in a nutshell. Now that we've done that, let's get on with some news updates that have been coming out. A lot of news, you know, that have been NU news.
Oh, news. Okay.
News updates. So we got one. Solar Leveling is 10,000 ratings away from making history on Crunchyroll to become the highest rated anime on the platform.
Can I guess what the current highest rating episode there is?
So I think so far One Piece is number 2, and then Solar Leveling would be number 1.
Oh, but I thought it was a 10K
I think it's
away from being.
Yeah, it's the show overall. It's like anime.
Oh.
Yeah, it's almost gonna be. I mean, it's the highest on Crunchyroll, but it will be the first ever anime to reach 1 million ratings because no other anime has done that.
Right. So my bad. Okay, so it is number 1, and it's 10K away from 1 million.
Yeah,
wow.
Pretty much.
Okay.
That is how successful and popular Solar Leveling is. You know, we did have an update from the producer regarding season 3, a big update, And
2028.
let's have a look. Let me see if I can find it. What did the producer... Oh, yes. So the producer said So the interviewer was like, when is season 3 coming out? And the producer said he has plans for the future, but he can't say when it's coming out. All he can say is that they are working very hard on it, and he will live up to everybody's expectations, but please give us a bit more time. That's season 3 update for you guys.
When did season 2 come out? Was that 2 years ago?
That was last year. It ended in March of last year, I think.
What is the studio behind
A1 Pictures. That's the Sword Art Online studio.
So essentially, what I assume's happened was they didn't have a lot of faith with Solo Leveling, and they didn't prepare for like a season 2 or season 3 or whatever. But realistically, it is season 2. They split season 1 into 2 parts, and they didn't really have faith in kind of like My Hero. No, not My Hero. What's the show we speak about every week? Attack on Titan.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Attack on Titan took 4 or 5 years for like the next season.
Yeah.
They should have anticipated how big Solo Leveling would have been and worked on next season before season 2 would have aired, or season 1 part.
Yeah, they really underestimated the success of Solo Leveling, because this show was huge. It blew up. Yeah. I do want season 3 to come out, but there are rumors that it could be a movie instead of a season 3. Like, I did see there was like an article by, of all people, Forbes, I think, talked about it, saying that it could be a film, and it's due to the Demon Slayer success at the box office.
Yeah, but not everything's going to be Demon Slayer,
Yeah, but Solo Leveling is
expectations accordingly.
But it is higher rated than, Solo Leveling is higher rated.
Demon Slayer had a lot of build up for that movie. This is only season. This is season 2.
That's true.
Season 2.
Yeah, it's season 2. I think if there's a movie that's going to be on Demon Slayer's level, it's going to be JJK.
Yeah, yeah, easily. Especially now, after all the build-up we've gotten.
Oh, yeah.
And then like the final fight, final arc being, turned into a movie, or 100.
Speaking about 100%. JJK, did you see the Mondolo trailer that came out? Yeah.
Yeah, but I think I spoiled myself watching it.
Yeah.
But thankfully, no context, so I didn't understand anything.
Yeah, this trailer I'm shocked. It's not even a trailer for the anime, it's a trailer to celebrate the manga's release.
Yep.
That came out. And people think it's a trailer for the anime, but it's not. But yeah, it does have some spoilers in it. Very surprised that they made it,
And it's releasing in what, 2086 it said?
Nah, I think that's the time period, is it?
No, I think that's when they're going to release this show. On 2086.
2086. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I could see that happening. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be cool. Can't wait for part 2 of the Culling Games. That's when things really get interesting. But you've been spoiled on it, so you're not going to be too shocked by the events of what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think I think there's some bits I don't know, but I know the result of some things, if that makes sense.
Yeah, all the big stuff.
I know the results of big stuff, but I don't know how we lead up to those moments, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah,
I'm missing that. So I'm missing the linking pieces, and once I've seen that, it will be easy to put the others together.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, I can't wait for JJK to come out. That's going to be cool.
That's also 2028. 2028 is going to be a year.
That's going to be a big year. But speaking of anime, Will you be able to watch it for free on your favorite pirate website? Well, it may not look like that will be the case, as multiple anime pirate websites like Anime Kai, 9anime, Hi Anime, they've all been shut down, and Anime Kai was shut down due to a fire which destroyed all of their backup data. So now they can't run it anymore.
Have they not heard of the cloud? What are they thinking?
I don't think so. I think they just were winging it. But yeah, this is another big major pirate anime site. Like, for the first time ever, all the pirate sites are down. You cannot use any of them anymore. You try and open one up, you play a video, it doesn't work.
Yes, it's completely down. Not even that, you can't even get on the website in the first place.
Yeah.
It's completely blocked, and yeah, it's not good news, to be honest.
People crashing out in the comments and the quotes. You know, they want their free anime, but yeah, I mean, piracy is hurting the industry. Japan reported a loss of $38 billion last year due to anime piracy. So, you know,
yeah,
in a way, this is a big win for anime studios. You know what I think is going to happen in the future? I think a lot of animes are going to adapt their arcs as films. So they release them exclusively in the cinemas. That way people can't torrent them. You're in the cinemas. If you record, you have cameras all around recording you. You'll get arrested. You'll get charged, you know, get fined. I think that's probably what they're going to start doing. That's my theory.
I don't know, because like if you release a film in like Taiwan or whatnot, there's going to be less restrictions, or even China, basically, and you could just like sneak a camera in there.
Yeah.
But obviously you can't do that in the Western world.
Yeah.
Because you get slapped with a heavy fine. In those countries, I don't think they give a crap too much.
Plus,
because that's how we have been getting those films overseas.
Oh yeah, it's been through them. Yeah. Plus, no one wants to watch a camcorded version of a movie. People want to watch the proper version in the proper format. So I think the future is going to be anime films as movies, you know. Could we get what's another big anime art that's coming out? Chainsaw Man season 2. Could that be a film? Ooh, who knows? Maybe the final season of Kaiju number 8 could be a movie. Maybe One Piece, the final arcs could be all movies. I don't think so. That's just too much content.
I am shocked we're nearing the end of Kaiju number 8. I thought they were setting up for so much, but no.
Didn't the manga finish already?
Yeah, the manga's over.
Yeah, it's all over now. I'm still behind. I need to catch up on it. I need to see what's going on in the final episode of season 1. I haven't seen that in years.
Madness.
That was just too much good content at the time. Too much good stuff to watch. But speaking of good stuff to watch, Avatar, The Legend of Aang. So somebody released a Blu-ray version of this by torrenting the movie and transferring the movie file onto a Blu-ray set, and now they are selling it on eBay.
That's
illegally.
So funny. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'm not gonna purchase that. Why would anyone purchase that?
Yeah, that
sounds very dodgy.
That's very dodgy indeed. Gosh, I mean, at this point, it's Paramount's fault. You know, like, this is $1 billion company, so I don't feel too bad for them, but I do feel bad for the animators. You know.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
They're the people I feel bad for. I still haven't seen the film yet. I know it's out on Pirate, but I've not seen it.
I've not seen it either. But I might cave in and watch it, to be honest, because it's October. It will, like, the official release is happening, which is weird, even when it's already finished. And I don't get it.
Yeah, it's just weird. I think for me, I guess I don't really need more Avatar content. I think those 3 seasons were all the content I needed, you know? But I am curious to see what they're like as adults, you know, and what they're doing and what the dynamic is like, you know. Would it have been better as a TV show than a movie? Or is a movie
It really
cool?
depends, right? Because it's not adapting on anything. It's like it's its own unique story.
Yeah,
It depends. We just have to see
depends.
what the film's like.
Yeah, looking forward to that. But
Same.
in other news, the One Piece remake anime will appear at Netflix's event during the world's biggest animation festival during the Annecy International Animation Film Festival from June 21st to the 27th in 2026. So many fans think that's when we're going to get a big trailer announcement for the One Piece live action. Ooh.
Interesting. This is Netflix, right? So
Yeah.
maybe,
Could do.
maybe.
Could do. Could we get a big trailer? But I suppose this leads into the next topic. With One Piece getting a remake and Dragon Ball Super getting a remake, what other animes would you like to see a remake of that
Shippuden.
deserves it? Shippuden, yes. That would be
Easily,
great.
dude. It needs like a more condensed version of it.
Maybe a Shippuden Kai or something like that.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. Just cut out the filler, the flashbacks, and make it more concentrated on the actual canon. That would be much better.
That would be good. Would you want like a reanimated Shippuden?
In some scenes it's very stiff and wooden, but even if it was like reanimated, I'm not gonna like it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the reanimated visuals. I feel like it loses a lot of stuff, like a lot of flavor.
Yeah, did you see that
Like,
special Naruto trailer that got released for the like 20th anniversary?
yeah, I hated it.
Yeah.
I hated it. Yeah.
People were loving it, but it does look very shiny, you know, it's very glossy.
Yeah.
Very glossy. Very glossy indeed. Oh dear. I don't know. Would I want to see this? I think the reason why I don't really care to see a remake is that in the show, they do so many flashbacks that sometimes the flashbacks are reanimated. So I'm so used to seeing reanimated scenes of like Sasuke leaving the village, you know, in the show itself. So it's going to be like, do you need to see like a reanimated
Look
version
how
of this?
flat it all looks.
Yeah.
It just there's no soul in this.
It is kind of bland to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is kind of flat. You got Madara here.
It's like watching Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah. What about Madara? Do you like the shot?
Let me see. Madra shot? No. No.
Yeah, it's kind of bland looking. Some of the effects look pretty good, but yeah, it is kind of I think the original artwork in the show is fine. Same with Bleach. I don't think Bleach needs a remake either. I think out of the big three, I think Bleach is the best animated series.
And that
the
is
big
another
three.
show I need to watch. Man.
Yeah.
I need to get Bleach, but why is it on Disney Plus?
I know.
Why is it not on Crunchyroll? Why is Disney Plus getting into the anime game? It's so weird.
Gosh. I
That's
don't know.
another subscription you have to buy.
Yeah, another subscription. Gosh. It's just too much money. Too expensive. But yeah, Naruto remake. Other anime remakes that I would like to see. What can I think of? I was thinking maybe Dragon Ball Z, but actually no, I do like Kai quite a bit. Kai does the job, you know.
Yeah. I know the writing in Kai is like vastly superior.
Yeah.
Like Z.
And plus I think I do like the 90s look of it, There's just something. It has a grunginess to it that I like. But I can't really think of any shows that I would want to see a remake of. I guess because I haven't seen too many old animes that would require that. But yeah, Naruto. Oh yeah, so we talked about Punisher earlier on, but did you see
Yeah.
that one viral scene of Frank
The
falling from the
British
rooftop?
VFX?
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
That glitchy rooftop scene.
And didn't Disney fire all of its like VFX
Yeah.
studios? Yeah, the effects are showing.
It's pretty oh. That's why Disney should not fire your artists and animators, you know?
Yeah, oh, it looks so horrible. It's like a PS2 video game.
Yeah. It's looking pretty bad.
What
It's
the hell is he even falling on? I don't get it.
so you didn't see the whole special, did you?
No.
So
no,
later
no.
on, Frank is running from these other guys who are trying to kill him, and he jumps from a rooftop, and then he falls. You know, on American roofs, they have those like silver things. I don't know what they're called, but it's those like silver
A
like
generator?
air conditioning vent
air conditioning
things,
unit?
things. It's like a generator or air conditioning thing, and he falls onto it. But it does look very ugh.
The metal box of
Yeah.
nothingness.
It looks like a Joel from The Last of Us. That's what a lot of people are saying.
Oh, from the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought he looked a bit like Raoul Cooley from another video game. Oops.
Speaking of video games, have you seen that Mortal Kombat 2 movie yet? Or are you just
not
waiting
yet.
for streaming?
I'm waiting for streaming. Mostly, I'm just waiting for streaming. To be honest, if it's like a movie, like going to the movies for, that's definitely like a Spider.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Spider-Man
wanna really, like,
or
I don't wanna waste
Avengers.
money. Yeah, I don't want to waste money watching Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
you know.
Spider-Man, what else? Dune Part 3, that's a cinema film.
June Part 3. Yeah.
I think they're like the big 3 films of the year. Unless you want to watch
Pretty
Supergirl.
much, man.
Supergirl is...
No, it didn't look interesting.
I saw the trailer for I think the second one. It looks like Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, it's...
Yeah, I think that second trailer they put out, I lost all in.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about DC, but I just don't gravitate towards their characters as much. I don't know why. Marvel, I'm very in, but DC...
Saying that, Matt Reeves has been like posting cryptic stuff about the
Yeah.
next Batman film. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I've seen all those like Matt Reeves stuff. But that's it with DC. Batman is the only character that I like in DC. But at least with Marvel, you have Iron Man, Tony Stark. You've got the X-Men. You've got Captain
Dead.
America. You know,
Captain America dead.
you got Spider-Man. You got the Defenders. You've got the Hulk. You know.
Well, realistically, like the characters we like from the MCU are all dead, and the only one left alive that is actually having like standalone films is Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
that's why they're like doing this doomsday thing, bringing all these characters back because they know they've fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Essentially.
It kind of makes all the phase 4 and 5 and 6 stuff a bit pointless now. Like, what was the point in
Yes, it does.
all those TV shows? But actually, I'm happy that they're killing that side of the MCU off. Maybe not killing them off, but like they're leaving it behind and just focusing on the stuff that really matters, you know? Because I don't like any of those shows. I don't like those characters as much. I do miss Captain America, Steve Rogers, and Iron Man, and I do like Spider-Man, and I want to see the X-Men. When are they coming? Where's Logan? Where's Professor X, Magneto? I want to see all those characters.
Definitely, and they do. There's no way they'll leave them out.
Storm. I want to see Cyclops better written this time, instead of him being this like obsessed boyfriend character that he was in the movies.
Yeah.
But that's that. But yeah. Speaking of movies, I think we both saw Scream 7. You saw it online. One of the actresses from the original one, Melissa, claims that Paramount lied about the box office numbers and says that she does not think it made that much money at the box office.
Well, damn, she's a world-renowned journalist, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know. What's her source?
Variety,
She, like,
apparently.
quote anything?
I think she was
No,
on a
but what's
podcast.
What's Melissa, like, who she's quoting numbers from? Because no one really knows.
Yeah.
Except Paramount, to be honest.
I think she's just saying it because she's seen how much it made at the box office. It made more money than the movie she was in. Maybe she's a little, like, maybe jealous that, oh, the movie that I'm not in, it makes all the money, but the movie I'm in doesn't make much money.
But, like, made more than Scream, was it 5?
Yeah. I
Where
think
they
it is.
brought back both Gail Weathers and...
Sydney Prescott.
Yes, and how long, right? How long has there been that break?
So the
Between
Scream
4 and Scream
5 was
So that
20.
is it,
Yeah.
Scream 7 beating Scream 5 makes no sense to me.
Yeah. I do think it makes sense because there were a lot of people in the cinemas. I do think at the end of the day, like, if people don't like movies, it doesn't mean that everyone else is like this. Scream is still a big franchise, and I think because Scream 6 did not have Sydney in it, they brought her back. People like the franchise. It was promoted quite well.
But Sydney was in Scream 5.
Yeah. You know what?
Dewey was in Scream 5. All these old characters you liked were in Scream 5. That's what doesn't make any sense.
Scream movie. What is the highest box office Scream movie? Yeah, it is Scream 7 so far. It is the highest. Why is Scream 7? Why is Scream 7? Honestly, people are just saying that it was because Neve Campbell came back. And
she came back in the 5th one.
I think also didn't they bring back Matthew Lillith, Shaggy, you know? Like when you bring back the original villain of the first movie,
like
I think people were like
5-second cameo.
Yeah, but a lot of people didn't know that, you know.
To be honest with you, I don't know, man. It's because Scream 7, like, the reviews were like pretty out there. Even people were spoiling who the final villain was. So it's hard not to know, you know?
You'd be surprised to find out that people don't know much. I remember when Jurassic World came out, and there was a big poster outside a cinema in the location we live in, and there was this lady who was like, whoa, I didn't know there was another one coming out. But this was literally...
Did you know Matthew Lillard was going to be in it? Probably not.
Probably not. But I mean, I think there's a lot of people out in the world who are just so disconnected from all the online news updates regarding casting and crew members, you know. Like, I think people just see the poster or something just jump into it.
I agree with you. I do agree with you. But the excuse of it being, oh, because Sydney Sweeney, like, whatever her name is, Sydney Prescott's back. Not Sydney Sweeney, but Sydney Prescott's back. But that's irrelevant because she was back in Scream 5.
Yeah.
And how long, you know? And it destroyed that Scream 5 numbers. Doesn't make any sense. So I could see a world where they could be lying, but no one truly knows.
But I mean, Scream 5 did come out in January 2022. I just think January is a weird month for movies. It's literally after Christmas. People don't have money to go to the cinema. And plus, that's just after the whole, shutdown and everything, when things started to open up again. And I think people are running to watch Spider-Man No Way Home instead during that time than Scream. So...
possibly, yeah.
I just think, yeah. But yeah, like Scream 5 would have been the movie to like do numbers, but I just think it came out at a weird time in the world, Whereas at least with Scream 7, it came out what was it, February, March?
Scream after 20 years or whatnot?
Yeah, because Scream 4 came out in 2011. This one came out, Scream 5 2022, so like 11 years?
That's a long, come on.
Yeah.
It's crazy that it did.
I think, I also think, because it's been so long, I think people sort of just forgot about it because, let's be honest, I don't think Scream 4 was this huge success in terms of reviews. I love the film, but I don't think a lot of people like that film.
No, but it's Sidney Prescott returning, remember?
Yeah, but she was in Scream 4. So
that's what I'm saying. The argument doesn't hold when you say, Scream 7 was massive or successful was because Sidney Prescott's back. She was back.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I do see your point. What I'm saying is that she was one of the reasons, but I just think because of Matthew Lillard also coming back, and
because you even said yourself, people don't even know. You even said that yourself, people don't even know what's happening in the films. And I don't even think he was promoted that much. And he couldn't be promoted at all because he would have been a spoiler.
Let's have a look at why Scream 5 did better than Scream 7. Why did Scream 7 do better than Scream 5? I'm actually quite curious. Is there like a specific reason? Yeah, like they're just saying on Reddit, it was due to the legacy, nostalgia, and massive marketing push. Longtime fans who had diverted away by placing iconic final girl Sidney Prescott back into the leading role and bringing the original writer Kevin Williamson into the direction chair. While Scream 5 successfully revitalized the series by passing the torch to a new generation of characters, Scream 7 capitalized on different factors that drove its box office success. One, massive legacy nostalgia from the first movie by bringing back Sidney Prescott, Matthew Lillard, and the director and writer from that first film, the Kevin Williamson effect. Massive fan buzz was surrounded by his return, who wrote the first movie and is now directing this one. The marketing and format press. It was the first Scream film to be released in IMAX. There was a lot of buzz around that. And wider release window and appeal, capitalizing on the franchise's multi-generational appeal. Scream 7 benefited from a strategic, less crowded funded release date. What does that mean? Whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much why it did well, according to Google AI overview.
So, which is opposite of what you said, where it came out in January and No Way Home was out in December. The truth is, nobody knows the real numbers for Scream 7. No one knows. Because all those factors of it being Sydney's back and it's been a long time since she was back in the...
Yeah.
The last time she was in the Scream film was, 4 years ago in Scream 5? And Scream 5, the last time we seen her in a Scream film was 11 years ago.
You know what it could be? It could be TikTok. I do feel because over the past few years, like there's a lot of TikTok edits that have been really like hyping up the Scream franchise, and a lot of Gen Z people are going to the cinemas to watch big franchise films. I do think social media plays a role. I do think with Scream 7 coming out, I just think
Yeah,
there's
TikTok
just
didn't exist back in Scream 5. That's
yeah.
true.
I mean, it was there, but it wasn't what it is now. Because people said the same thing about Inside Out 2, where people were very like, why is Inside Out 2 making all this money? But I'm like, dude, people on TikTok love Inside Out 2. There are people constantly talking about it, making edits. You know, I think people underestimate the power of social media, you know, and what if you have like big content creators hyping up something, people are going to go check it out, you know?
The Scream 7 was the opposite of being hyped. It was just negativity after negativity after negativity. I can't.
Yeah, I do agree there. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Agree, but that was just
That's not me. I'm just reading online why it's doing well. That's not my opinion. I'm just reading, you know? But yeah, like, because all the backlash with Jenna Ortega and Melissa, a lot of people were like, let's just boycott the movie. But then I go to the cinema and it's packed. Even the front rows are packed, dude. Like the really front rows.
Was this like, did you go next day and see if it was packed, or did you see it the day after? Like,
every time I go watch films, I do tend to look at whether or not it's going to be packed later on in the day. And I did see that it was packed on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th days after it came out. So there is a lot of people who want to see this film.
Yeah, first week is like normal. That seems normal.
But I mean, the movie so far has, I just think we might be underestimating the average Joe, you know. I don't know what it is about Scream 7, but something just made people go, let me see this film. I just also think Scream 5 just, you know, it just came out at a weird time. I think that's it. Like, if it came out later on in 2022, around when Top Gun Maverick came out, it could have made more...
disagrees with you. No.
I don't know, it could have made more money if it released a little later. I think releasing it in January kind of hurt the box office with Scream 5. I think just releasing it in, what was it, March they released it in? Late February, early March. I think that was just the right time, you know. Because even the movie 28 years later, The Bone Temple, that loads of people love, flopped at the box office. Like, that movie got rave reviews.
To be honest with you, you're the only one speaking about that film. I don't think anyone else. Bone Temple.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But, dude, when this film was coming out, when the trailer came out, like maybe it's not on your For You page, but people were praising it. I mean, I don't like it. I think it's bad. You know, I
thought you said you liked it.
Oh, what? No. Did I ever say I liked it?
Yeah, you did.
No. I said the first 28 Days movie I liked.
Oh.
In 2002, that one.
No.
No.
Temple. You were speaking about Bone Temple.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know anymore.
No, this is the worst one in my opinion. I hate this film.
Okay.
It's like gore porn. It's horrible. Ugh.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. My mistake. I thought you said you did like it.
No, I don't like. I don't like why. I don't understand why people like this film. You know.
I don't think anyone likes this film because it didn't do well in the box office.
But it did well in reviews. Like when it came out, people were like praising it. Yeah, like it's got a 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. You know, way higher than Scream. You know. But it flopped, you know. I just think people in this echo chamber who like something, who just go and see it, I just don't think it appealed to the wider audience. And I think the ending of the first movie, which was 28 years later before this one, I think that put people off this one, in my opinion.
Oh, my bad. Okay, so Bone Temple is a direct sequel of 28 years later,
yeah,
right?
This is like the fourth movie overall. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so because you liked 28 years later, right?
I liked the first half. I didn't like the second half.
Oh, okay. Because that's the one. That's the film I remember you saying you liked. I
Yeah.
was mixing it up with Bone Temple.
Yeah.
I
Bone
like
Temple
that.
was. Yeah, it's just no. This. I like the previous one. It had like Walking Dead vibes, which I liked about that one in the first half. But this one is just like, it's like Saw or something like that. It's just gore, and it's just senseless violence. I hate it. You know, I don't like these types of films that just have senseless, nonsensical violence in without any plot. I mean, yeah. But the ending of this film was pretty good. You know, the final 5 minutes, it teased the next movie, and now I do want to see that next film. So on with the third one, which is actually the fifth one. Kind of weird.
Yeah. That's really point.
But yeah, cool. Scream. Yeah. I guess going back to that topic, I just think a lot of people are just underestimating it.
This is the answer. No one knows except Paramount. Okay, no, that's the truth of it. No one knows except Paramount. I don't know what Melissa is quoting or whatnot. She has inside sources. No one truly knows except Paramount, and that's it.
Yeah, because a lot of the negative, yeah.
And when people say the reason why it did well because of Sydney returning back, that's false because she was in Scream 5, you know, it...
Yeah.
So, you know, that's... We don't know the truth.
I think because Scream has been on a roll, like 2022 Scream 5, 2020... Was it 2023? We had Scream 6, and in 2026 we have Scream 7. I think because they're releasing these films back to back quite recently, I think it's in the minds of the average Joe. Whereas Scream 4 and 5, there was a big gap. 11 years went by. I think people just forgot about it, you know. And it came out just before the TikTok boom. So I do think maybe if they had released Scream 5 a little later, it could have done better. But also, at the end of the day, I just think... Do you think the reason why the box office is fake is because of all the controversy around what happened to Melissa? Is that right?
Wait, what was that before that? Before the Melissa part?
What did I say before? I don't remember.
You said something.
I got distracted by Jenna on this image.
You said, I don't know, you said something was because of Melissa controversy.
What did I say? Oh man, I'm
it was
losing my
literally
mind.
10 seconds ago. It came out of your mouth.
something Melissa. Okay. What I said was the reason why I think... I'm losing my head.
I think that the box office would do bad or would it do good was because Melissa got fired.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So what I said was that what I was talking about was that you think that the reason why the box office should have done bad is because of the controversy surrounding Melissa being fired.
No, my take is I don't know what the true figures are if it's truthful or not, and only Paramount knows the true figures.
Okay, that's what you said. Okay.
Yeah, that's my take. Yeah, I'm not on anyone's side here. I don't know if Paramount are lying or telling the truth, but only they have the numbers. And I don't like the reasoning behind why people are saying Scream 7 is doing so well.
I mean, again, it's not me. It's what people are saying online, you know. People are saying, yeah, Sydney's back. Yay, Shaggy is back from the first movie. Yay, the director from the first film is back. You know.
Mine was the opposite. Mine was, my feed was boycott Scream 7 because they fired the only pro-Palestine activist.
So you thought that more people would be boycotting the movie because of that?
Well, not that. It's just my feed. It was more negative. Yours was more positive for the build up. My feed was just nothing but negative for the
Oh,
build up.
okay. I just think there's a big group of people out there that just don't really care about all that controversy. They see their favorite franchise on the big screen again, they're gonna go out and watch it, you know.
Yeah, like Scream 5.
I think Scream 5.
Sydney's back. And
Yeah,
Dewey's back.
Dewey was back, yeah.
And the I forgot her name. The journalist is back, and it's been 11 years since we've seen these characters. How much did Scream 5 make?
It was like 138 million, around
How
that.
much did Scream 7 make?
What was it? 200 and something. So Scream 5 made
listen,
138. And what does
that's
Scream
a
7
ridiculous
make?
amount.
Yeah, it was like 200 and something.
Okay, all right. Now I'm a bit dubious.
213.
I don't know. I did not know it was that much.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was because of the marketing towards the IMAX. It was the first Scream film to be released in IMAX. So that was another reason. Genre popularity surge. The slasher and broader genre have experienced a massive rise in popularity over the mid-2010s, expanding the casual movie-going audience. Scream 5 was released in January 2022 when some COVID-era theatrical hesitation still lingered. It had a domestic box office opening weekend of 30 million. The reboot strategy, as the first film in the franchise not directed by the later Wes Craven, it served as a transition film. It focused heavily on introducing a new cast of characters, Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera, alongside legacy characters. I think a lot of people were put off by that change, and they wanted Sydney to be the main character and not have new, younger people taking on the role. I think, yeah, that's what people online are saying. You know?
Yeah, that's fair. I'm trying to find Melissa's actual quote.
But yeah, I mean, we've been talking about this for longer than I thought. Let me get the...
Yeah, I'm just searching myself.
Okay.
Oh, basically, you were just talking about how bad 7 was. And that's why she brought up, yeah, I know, I think they lied about news. And that was it.
Okay. Cool. All right. But regardless, yeah.
Like, Scream 7 was atrocious.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad film. But to be fair, Scream 5 was pretty good, but I don't think I liked it as much as the original Scream movies.
Scream 1 was
I think
peak.
Yeah.
And then nothing came close to Scream 1.
I think Scream 4 for me was pretty peak in my eyes. I like that film a lot.
Yeah, it's because I predicted what the... So these films, we need to do like a tier list for Scream, you know, because like some of them, it's very predictable who the killers are going to be. I just knew in Scream 4 it would be...
Okay, we can do that right now, actually. Let me get a tier list.
Scream 6, I knew it was going to be the police officers.
Scream.
Teased it.
Scream list tier list.
Scream 7, I knew it was going to be that woman because it was spoiled for me.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, what I'll do is... Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Alright.
It's loading, actually. Yeah, I can see it now.
All right. All right. On the left, that's my tier list. And on the right, that's your tier list. Oh, man. I think I've mocked that up.
So you're going to do it for the both of us?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Okay, you gave me taking the driver's seat away from me. Okay.
Actually, if you want, I can send you a link.
No. Because it's Scream. There's only 7 films in Scream anyway, so it's quick.
All right.
Be quicker than Naruto, and Naruto's going to be ages.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to that.
All right. So left is me, the right is you. So where would you put Scream 1?
Scream 1 is at S.
Sorry, let me just resize my screen. Okay. Scream 1 is S for you.
On the Discord, I'm not seeing it for some reason.
You're not seeing it?
I'm seeing it on the stream, yeah.
Let me redo something. Wait. Where is Discord? That's not Discord. Is this Discord? That's okay. Let me do this. Okay. Where is this? Can you see this? Can you see it now?
Oh, yes, I can see it. Yeah, I can see it.
All right. Let me... So the right one is you, the left one is me. So Scream 1, yep, that's perfect movie. 10 out of 10. Like, has all the twists and turns, and it's got great acting.
Yeah.
What about Scream 2? Where would you rank that?
Scream 2, let's do like a little recap. I don't remember much.
I don't either. Scream 2 and 3 are like forgettable movies.
Scream
But
3, they tried to do like they're trying to like film Stab, right? And they were on set of Stab. That's when all the killings were happening. Scream 2 is a complete blur. I can't remember, except for the villain. It was the girl and her mom. No, it was the guy and his mother.
yeah, I remember the beginning scene, but that's it.
I put it at B.
Put it at B. I think
I don't remember it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it at C because I do remember being bored in a lot of scenes.
Okay, put mine in C. Put mine in C.
Right.
I'm not comfortable with B.
Scream 3, where would you put that? That was
Scream 3. I put that in C as well. I was in
C. Carl, where would I put this? Is it because I do like all the Scream films? I don't think it's a D, but I think I'll put it at a low C. What about Scream 4?
Put that in B.
Okay.
High B.
I think I'm going to put this at a high S for me. I love this film. I know you don't like it as much, but man, I like this film a lot.
I'll need to re-watch it, but I remember when I watched it, the moment I'm like, yeah, I could see it being this person in this world, and then it ended up being that character. I was very disappointed.
I did like that twist. I like that twist with the cousin character being the killer. That was so unexpected, and she was creepy in it.
I didn't like the motivation in it. It's like very weak.
Ah, fair enough.
Trying to steal the limelight. Scream 4
5.
B for me.
Okay.
Scream 5, I'll put that in A.
A. Scream 5. Where would I put this? This is good. I would also probably put it in A. I did like this film quite a bit.
Scream 6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go on. Yeah, Scream 5. Because the twist with the killers, I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect those.
I don't even remember who it was.
It was Huey from The Boys.
Oh, I forgot about that character. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it was him. Yeah. I forgot about that guy. Yeah.
It was actually a very good twist. I could see myself putting it in S, but it doesn't.
I mean, because Dewey predicted it at the beginning of the film. He said that it could be him. And then he was right. True, yeah, I do remember that. Scream 6, where would you put that?
In B. I predicted who the killers were halfway through the film.
I think I'm going to put this at a low C. I think
low C,
I didn't like this film as much. I did. There were parts of it that I liked, but I just thought, it just didn't hit for
Yeah,
me.
the 7-Eleven part of the shotgun. That's it.
Yeah, that
Where
was
he's in the
cool. That was
shopping,
cool. Yeah.
and then the other scene when they're in the apartments and they had to like get a ladder over to the other window.
Mhm.
That was pretty cool. And then other than that, it was forgettable.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything in that film. So yeah, B for me, C for you. That's fine.
But the
this
last one,
that's it. This is a D.
Yeah.
There's like 500K to rewrite the whole film, and there was a short amount of time, and this was dog shit, bro.
That was pretty bad. Yeah.
This was awful.
That was a pretty bad flick. But yeah, our rankings are kind of similar-ish, you know.
Yeah.
Pretty similar-ish.
I'm happy with this.
Yeah, that's a good tier list right there. But now onto the big one. The moment we've been waiting for. Naruto in review. Every Naruto character. Look at all these people. Look at all that.
It's gonna take so long.
I think I'm pretty confident. I think I already know where I'm ranking these guys. It's
after the Attack on Titan tier rating, I could tell exactly what you bro.
What was my Attack on Titan ranking? I kind of forgot. I had Eren at S.
You had everyone.
Levi at S.
You had everyone in S. You had Hitler in S.
Oh no, I had him in D. I was just memeing. I was just joking on that bit.
Okay.
He's a sick son of a gun, what he did to Faye.
He is a sick son of a gun.
I was doing it for the rage bait.
Right,
You're always going to rage bait your audience.
I've taken the bait.
But for this one, this is going to be interesting. Let me send you the link. Yeah, this is going to take a while. But I don't think it would take too long for me. I already kind of know who I'm going to...
I don't know who half these characters are. I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at the list. I'm like, what?
Yeah, who are these people? Naruto characters.
I mean, listen. This character gets so much hate, man. So misunderstood.
Okay, let me see. Okay. How am I going to rate it? Okay. Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yep.
And I'm not memeing.
You know what? I think I'm going to put this character here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I think I'm... Oh, man, I think I know.
I don't even know who Shin is. Who the hell is Shin, bro?
It's not Shino.
No, Shin. You'll get the Shin, don't worry. If I can't remember him, I'm putting in can't remember. We needed can't remember in Attack on Titan's tier list, bro.
Yeah. I think we should have had that. You know what? I'm going to put this guy right here. Nah, yeah. You know what? I'm putting you right there. Oh, screw that guy. I hated that guy.
Who the hell are these people, bro?
I remember each one. Oh, man. This is why you should watch an anime more than once, because I remember these guys very clearly.
I think I've rewatched this recently than you. You've not seen this.
I haven't seen it since 2017, but dude, the amount of flashbacks in Naruto, I don't think I need to see it again. I feel like I know these people off by heart.
Bro, you're telling me Shin appears in multiple flashbacks? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Oh, man. I don't even know who that is. Oh, Shin. I know this guy.
No,
I know. I do. I know.
No,
I
you
know.
don't,
I do.
bro.
I do.
No, you
He was in a
don't, bro.
filler episode, I think.
Put him in F, bro. Just put his shit in F. What the hell?
Yeah, yeah. Wasn't he the guy fighting Sasori in the war when he was reanimated, I think?
Oh, God, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Wasn't he like Sai's friend as well? Or am I thinking of someone else, like in a filler? I forgot about this
Yeah, I
character.
just realized like these characters, like the older characters have like parents in these. I've just noticed that.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can be at F. Don't remember you. I remember her. Don't remember this person. Who's you? I kind of remember you. Who's this? Oh yeah, you're at F. You can be with Danza. Yeah. Okay. It was alright, I
You know what?
suppose.
I'll meme for this character. Okay, I'm only doing one, and that's it. I Who the
Damn,
fuck is
there's
Azuma, bro?
there's so many characters I don't remember. Who is Tonbo? Okay, remember her. Ah,
This racist piece of shit is gonna
Sakumo.
here.
I'm gonna put
Oh,
him.
you're getting F, bro. I don't even give a fuck.
Ah. Oh yeah, you can be down there. Ah, damn.
We're rating the fucking summonings now. Oh, duh.
Don't know this person. Oh yeah,
Peppa Pig,
you're right.
you're going in here.
Who's this? Oh, you can be at the bottom. Who's this? Might die. You know what? I'll put you here. Touching. I don't know. Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Oh god, we're doing tier lists for the fucking dogs as well. Oh god. No, we're putting these here. Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. Actually, zooming out is actually helpful.
Yeah, I think that
Because I
helps.
don't need to scroll up and down.
Oh yeah.
His name's
Queen.
A. His name's. I
No.
didn't even realize that his name is actually A. Oh,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put him in B.
I remember that one. Dan. Oh, I remember Dan. Remember Dan? Good old Dan.
Good old Dan.
Ton.
There's a character called C. Oh my god.
I'll put you there.
Oh, this character was actually sick though when he showed up. I'm gonna put him here. Oh, what the hell? I'm gonna put her here. I don't even know who you are.
Any frog. I forgot about the dog. Damn, they even have all the dogs here. Don't remember any of these guys. All right. Tamari, what the fuck did you do? Young girl, what the fuck did you do? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. I think you're. I put you at the. Remember this. Oh boy.
Hey, I'm almost done. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me, but I am finished.
Yeah, me too. I was just about to say I'm done as well. Okay.
Nice, okay.
So we're going to have to screenshot each rating and ranking. I need to move one or two of them around.
Okay.
Just trying to find where I put this one particular person. Because this one particular person deserves to be at the bottom, but I can't find them. Where are they? Oh, there you are. I found you. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let me send you the can't remember it. Where is Discord? Where did I put Discord? Ah, here you are. All right.
Also, I don't think your stream is showing anything. It's just a black screen at the moment.
Oh, my bad. There you are. Okay. So let's have a look. I think we pretty much got the same one. I think I have more than you, actually. You don't remember? Okay.
This show has so much flashbacks. I remember everyone.
Yeah, I've made a mistake. I didn't really know everyone. You don't remember Kaguya? She's like the final villain. Kaguya. The final villain of the show.
That?
Kaguya.
No, it's Madara. Madara's the final villain. No, it's Sasuke.
I see. Ah, okay. You don't remember the Naruto's wallet?
Okay,
the famous wallet.
How do you have Indra and Ashura? That doesn't make any sense.
Who? Indra, Ashura. Oh, were they the sage? I did. Well, they were like there for a couple of seconds in image form. They never spoke a word. I don't know these people.
They have their own arcs.
Yeah, but I didn't watch that arc. I skipped it.
You didn't watch? It's pretty good. It's actually pretty good.
Completely skipped that arc.
It was good.
Wasn't it an anime original filler arc?
Kinda, but it was written by Kishimoto.
Okay.
So it was.
Let's see.
It was placed like worst timing because like in the middle of the Madara fight and the Kaguya stuff.
You don't remember Yugao Yuzuki, the lady with the purple hair?
Was that a slur you just said to me? What did you just say?
Yeah. Yugao Yuzuki. Yugao.
Yo, watch your language, buddy. I don't condone that.
That's funny.
I don't know. What is she from?
The filler arc. She kissed Naruto.
Ah, she should have been S.
Yeah.
Too late.
But yeah.
The Aho bird? You remember the Aho bird? What is that?
The Aho bird.
Yeah. Aho bird. Because I put it in, I can't remember. But you remember?
I think I remember this character in one of the filler episodes. I do remember the design.
Okay, but then I can't. This is Naruto's purse. Why am I going to put that on the tier list? Why is that even a thing? You might as well just put his house there.
Maybe in a filler, the purse spoke to him.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, I think
most of the dogs in here. We agree. We both put dogs in here because
don't remember any of them.
Series since we've seen them.
Yeah.
You've put some of the 7 Samurais of the Mist in here as well.
Who?
You put Fuguki.
Who's that?
Who's bottom right?
Fugaki. Okay, I made a mistake. I should have put Shukaku on F. I do remember Shukaku. Shukaku. Yeah, Shukaku.
And then you've also got the You got two of them. You got two of the Jinchurikis here, Han and
I don't
Roshi.
remember the other ones. I only remember Shukaku and the Killer Bee one, and Naruto's.
Oh, Shikaku. You're saying it like a slur.
Shukaku.
Shukaku. I can't lie.
Shukaku.
Yeah, Roshi was the one of the five-tailed monkey.
I don't remember that one. Was there an octopus
and then
one?
Han. Octopus was Killer Bee.
Oh yeah, that's it.
If you don't even know about the octopus one, is there any point of you doing the tier list?
I remember the people, not these monsters.
Shukaku's was Gaara's.
Yeah, I did make him. I do remember Gaara's one because he had a conversation with Gaara. I do remember him. He had a weird
Roshi
voice.
had a conversation. Yeah, Roshi had a conversation with Naruto inside the Five Tails' mouth. And then that's when Naruto did the fist bump with the Nine Tails, and then he got the new Tailed Beast form.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And that's when he learned all the names of the Tailed Beasts.
Yeah, there was a whole song about that.
Oh, true that.
Good song.
Okay, let's move to F. My F is massive, dude. My F.
Yeah.
Because yours, half of your can't remember are in my F tier list.
I think I have a lot more in F as well. Like, oh my gosh.
Shit. Alright, I'm interested.
I'm very curious to see what you're gonna think about it.
I kind of don't blame you because you've not seen the show since 2017, and you've also have that One Piece bias where you think One Piece is the greatest show of all time and whitewashed Naruto. So I'm expecting the worst in F.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we should do One Piece next. I think that would be fun. You're gonna get Oh, is that your list? Oh, it's so similar to mine, actually. I think.
Yeah. Half of yours of can't remember is in here.
Where's Discord? There you are. Power. There you go.
This is let me get mine up. This is. You need to show on the stream. You're not showing your tier list, by the way.
Okay.
Or just the images.
That's a good
I won't
point.
look.
Let me
You can just scroll up one by one.
I'll show you my tier list.
Yeah, I've got yours up
Okay.
on Discord.
This is my tier list. I think you can see it now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at your F tier and I'm trying to compare because some of them I agree.
Yeah.
But you are harsh on some of them.
I'm trying to see.
I don't think Eno should be here.
Yeah, I don't like Eno. I don't like her. She gives me Mean Girl vibes. Not a fan of that.
Tamari, Toby.
Yeah, I
Lawler.
don't like Tamari as much. She's barely in it. Barely in it, dude. She appears for a bit and then she's gone for hundreds of episodes. But this is this is my true bottom tier list. Like, forget about the can't remember. This is where it really begins with the characters I don't like.
I think I'm gonna throw up. You put Hanabi here?
Who's Hanabi? Which one was that? Hanabi.
Wait, I can't chat. I put Hanabi as well. No, it's funny though. You put Eno here, but you put 1010 above her.
Yeah.
And I put 1010 here. I put 1010 in there. 1010 is what Sakura is.
I like 1010. I like her. Like, she's not controversial. I prefer boring than controversial.
Is it because she's hardly in the show? That's why you like her?
Yeah.
You like when the women are absent in the show? Yeah, I thought so.
But I mean, Eno's here.
Chio's here is disrespectful. She sacrificed
who's
her life
Chio?
for Gaara.
Who Chio?
Chio, you put Chio in F. Chio's the old woman who sacrificed.
Oh,
her
you mean
life
Granny
for...
Chio? Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, Granny Chio. Okay,
Chio.
that's her name. Granny. That's how the dub said her name. Granny Chio.
Yeah.
I mean, she's higher than the rest, which is good enough, but there's just too many characters that I prefer.
Crazy.
I mean, she was... Who? Sayori?
Samui?
Who's that?
Samui? You can't put her in F after looking at that PNG.
Who's Samui?
She is in between... She's in the center. She's literally dead in the center.
Oh, her. You mean the fan service lady? Oh, get her out of here.
How you put that in F?
Boring. Boring character.
Boring.
I mean, Sonali is a fan service character, and she's far more interesting.
Nah, there's more to her than fan service. Alright, I'm up to D.
Okay. Yeah, I think you and me both have similar-ish rankings. Okay, let's do the D tier. Right. Okay, D is not too large.
Yeah, it gets short here.
Yeah, so it's not going to be too bad. Okay, yours is not too bad as well. I think we might end up agreeing, actually. Actually, maybe not. Alright, let me show you the D tier.
Yo, you're trolling.
Why?
I have Minato. And what are you doing, dude?
Minato? Look, he's cool. He's the parent of Naruto, but I still can't forgive you for what he did to Naruto. He sealed the tail beast inside him. Yeah, I get it that he wanted to, but I mean, yeah, they're cool, but I mean, they're just he's not really a person. He's like
his mom. You put his mom in D.
Yeah, she's basically like she's just I'm just with these two characters. I mean, they're only there for Naruto. Like, their whole purpose is...
you preferred his mum to get eaten by a titan? Is that what it is?
No.
This character has more screen time than Eren Yeager's mum.
Oh yeah, the Smiling Titan. Where did I put her in the ranking? At C or D?
No, his actual one. Not the Smiling Titan. Not the other one.
Oh, you mean Carla?
His actual one.
Where did I put her?
Yeah, you put Carla in S, I think.
I think S? No, I think B.
No?
B or A. B. Okay, let's have a look at your ranking. Yeah, your ranking's pretty good. I do agree with...
You're an A. You put her in A.
Oh, damn. Damn, you put Kakashi's father in D. That's upsetting.
Oh,
damn.
You put Minato in D. What are you talking about?
But Kakashi's father, like, you know, he sacrificed himself for the mission, then he got hated for it, then he killed himself. Pretty sad. Sad things.
I put him here is because he only shows up for one episode and that was it. It was like a campfire scene. There was nothing more to him. There was no extra episodes with him. It's just like his tale with Kakashi, and that's it.
Yeah. But he was an interesting character for someone who's so powerful and strong.
I don't know how you could put the green toad in here, the Fukasaku, who literally got Jiraiya's.
Did I put these two there? Did I make a mistake? No, I made the right choice. That's fine.
No,
how?
Yeah. The guy was right there with Jiraiya's death, and he. Like,
yeah, he's cool, but yeah.
Is there any point in doing this tier list?
I just didn't really care for these characters. I thought, yeah, they're cool and all, but D's not a bad rating. It's fine. This is like okay. D is an okay rating. C is good. B is brilliant, and A is awesome, and S is stunning. Like, it's still, D is decent. This is a decent ranking. These people are not bad.
I can't wait for this One Piece tier list. I can't wait to get my hands bloody. I can't wait, dude. Right, let's get to C.
All right, let's get to C. All right, let's have a look. Let me have a. I might need to reshuffle. Actually, no. I think this is a good list right here. I think I'm happy with this one.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Naruto in your C tier.
Let's have a look. Okay, this is where we start to disagree-ish. Damn, you have characters that I put at D on here. That's interesting. Okay, this is my C tier. Kiba. Okay, let me have a look. Okay.
Actually, no. How is Itachi here? What is that? What?
Itachi for the whole show was this mysterious and I'm evil, and then all of a sudden I'm a good boy. It's like it's just I would have almost preferred if he was just evil, just stay to it. But now he's good. I like the twist.
But he was never evil to begin with. He was never evil to begin with.
Yeah, I know, but at the time when I was watching it for the first time, we all thought he was evil, and then he was a good boy. I like the twist though. That was good. It's not a bad list, but I'm like, I think
he was.
I think Itachi feels more like a MacGuffin for Sasuke. Like, he doesn't feel like a person to me. He's just a thing for Sasuke to achieve and for him to fight or aspire to be, essentially. You know, sure, he had some cool words of wisdom to Naruto, and you know, he does love Sasuke, but I don't know. I think I prefer the other characters a bit more than Itachi.
Right. Join a terrorist group. Just protect the Hidden Leaf Village. I
just think there are other characters who joined that group who are a little bit more interesting, you know. Yeah, he did kill the village, Uchiha clan, but I mean, C is not bad. C is good. C is good. You know, it's not a bad. It's not a bad list.
They were going to uprise and revolt against the Leaf Village and kill everyone.
And but I'm sure if he had spoken to the third Hokage, maybe things would have been a bit different. You know, like I don't know, maybe put the Itachi clan in prison. Like maybe have them on lock and key. You know, like in One Piece, you have
that group of people who have the Sharingan. Yeah, let's put them in prison. Let's see how they like. They're gonna fight me. They're gonna fight back. We've seen the cycle of hatred so many times in this show.
But like killing them was just not the answer, dude. They were babies, even the women and children, the younglings, dude. Like Itachi. He's a very unfortunate character. Every time I see him, I pity the fool. You know,
it's very dark.
He's a very pitiful character, you know. It's just I feel sad when I look at Itachi. That's why I put him at C, you know.
It's kind of funny how you feel sorry for these Uchiha characters, right? The off-screen Uchiha characters that die. But Eren Yeager just stomping on 80% of the population.
S tier. That's my boy. I'm kidding. But no, Eren, he's better written than Itachi. Like he's more interesting, you know. Itachi is this.
Even Isayama would disagree with you, by the way. He said he regrets it. Even
not
Isayama,
really.
The writer of Eren Yeager is like
mistranslation, you know.
No, that's false news. That's fake news. That's true. It's true.
Yeah, I know. But I still like the writing, even with Eren kind of being a bit more. I mean, that's a different story for another day, but I still like all that. Right. You know, Itachi, he's just a very simplistic character. I'm a good person. Let me pretend to be bad. He's like a boring version of Eren. Eren was interesting. He was this really go-getting type of character. He wanted to be free, and he was this bright light for everyone on Paradise Island, and then he just descended into madness. Itachi, we see flashbacks of him, but he's already a genius as a kid, you know. He's already like super cool. It's just boring. Like Itachi would have been more interesting if he was like Naruto, someone at the bottom rising to the top and then descending into madness. That is a better story right there.
Isn't that Sasuke?
Sasuke was already a genius as a kid, you know.
Not compared to Itachi.
Yeah, like
He still had to work hard to reach his level.
yeah, but like
Even
not
Naruto was slowly outpacing Sasuke.
yeah,
And
but
that's where Sasuke's like inner turmoil
I
came
get that,
out
but
because of Naruto.
yeah, I get that, but damn, like
I mean, Sasuke was smart and a genius in his own right, but like he wasn't near like Naruto's or Itachi's level.
I get that, but like I do think Naruto worked a little harder, you know. I think I just felt more for Naruto, essentially. No hate on Itachi.
Shall we speak about Sakura?
Oh yeah, Sakura. Look,
The only thing I agree with you on is the whole Sasuke stuff. Like her chasing after Sasuke is a bit annoying and stupid. But other than that, I don't like that's the only flaw. That's the only character flaw.
The thing about
She's a
Sakura,
medical-
yeah, I mean,
worked her
I don't
arse
like the
off.
way she treated Naruto. Like, I mean, she was kind of a bit of a bully to him as a kid. Like, she was making fun of him for not having parents. Like, I don't like that stuff. I will say, Jean Boy is at A tier. That's my boy, Jean Boy.
All right, and he bullied Eren Yeager.
Oh no, Eren could take that. Eren was like, I could smash your face in Jean.
Naruto could take it as well, bro.
Nah, like Naruto irritated me as well in this moment because he was such a simp for her.
Also,
like
the bullying thing is more anime thing because that doesn't really exist in manga.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Like, I just remember a lot of moments with Sakura that annoyed me. You know, like I just. Like Naruto sacrificing himself to save the village. The first thing Sakura does to Naruto is smack him on the head. Like, oh, come on, what are we doing here, Sakura? What are we doing here, Sakura? Naruto, I love you. After Sai told her all that stuff, I don't know. Sakura was just a bit. She's not a bad person.
I love you thing was to stop Naruto from chasing after Sasuke.
I think with these characters, I just don't think much of them. I'm like, yeah, you're cool, but Sakura, I think out of any character, is the most realistic character in the show. You know, like, she's someone that you could actually imagine in the real world, but I just don't like that type of person. I guess it is what it is. Sakura maybe in the manga is better, and if I did read those manga chapters, she would probably be at a high B, maybe low A, but all that stuff, I can't get over that.
Zabuza and Haku, I'm surprised they're that low.
And
they
plus,
were
in Boruto, when Naruto lost the Kyuubi, the Nine Tails, Sasuke was like, are you okay, Naruto? And Sakura did not give a damn. She just looked at Naruto, cold face, like, I don't care. I just felt that was okay. So yeah, I think I'm thinking more about Boruto, but yeah, it is what it is. And maybe my dislike towards Sakura is due to how Naruto treats her. I kind of wish Naruto treated Sakura the same way Boruto treats Sarada. Like, he's not super obsessed with her and all that. Maybe that's why. But at the same time, Sakura, it is what it is.
Haku and Zabuza?
Yeah, these guys are the high C.
They were both in the best arc, right? They were in, like, arguably the best arc in Naruto, very early on.
Yeah, but I mean, again, C is not a bad. It's not a bad rating.
They're welcome.
Yeah.
It's not like a One Piece villain where their deaths were fake and they can come back 100 times.
But at least those villains were more entertaining to watch. You know, these guys,
like
I'm
juggling
like
peas in front of you.
Yeah.
No, One Piece villains are awful.
But I do like.
One Piece villains have more action.
Actually, the more I think about it, yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I think it might be the characters around those villains that I like more. But yeah, you are right. The villains in Naruto are more interesting, but look, C is not a bad rating. It's an okay rating. These are okay characters, you know.
C stands for cock. and I don't like characters I like being in C.
Nah. Like, I think C could be cool. These characters are cool, you know. They're not bad, but they're cool. I just,
Okay.
they're cool.
My defense for those, we'll
They're
get
cool.
there.
They're cool.
See him, I guess. Let's
Okay.
get to B then. I guess.
Okay, B is very short. Very short.
All right.
Okay, let me, what is this?
Do you even have any characters in A on S? Can I just say that? Is
Oh
there
yeah,
any
oh yeah, there are characters in ANS, without a
Okay.
doubt.
with no memeing? No.
Nope. This is proper. This is proper. Like, these characters I do like. We're getting into the characters that I really do like now, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so your list is interesting. I'm kind of curious now. Okay. Where did I put Konohamaru? I don't know. Where did I put this guy?
Put
Where's-
in B.
Did I put him in B? Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. You're
same as
right.
me.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Your list is cool, I suppose. Rock Lee might be a bit too low for me, I think.
Sasuke has more screen time than Rock Lee. What are you talking about?
But Rock Lee, you know, that guy, he works so hard, dude.
Rock
Like,
Lee.
you know,
Oh god.
like that. This dude, you know, when he fought
Rock Lee
Gaara,
peaked. Yeah, into pre time skip.
when this guy fought Gaara, my gosh, dude, that was inspirational.
So, you know who else fought Gaara?
Who?
The Sasuke.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that fight.
God.
That wasn't really a fight. It was like a conversation with co-workers you don't like, you know. That wasn't really a battle. It was
So
like,
my reasoning for like putting like the old team like 6, 7, whatever, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, though like Rock Lee, Neji, and all those characters low,
yeah,
is because they peaked in pre-time skip Naruto. They don't really
Yeah.
do much in Shippuden.
hmm
Rock Lee, I don't know what his highlights are in Shippuden. I couldn't even tell you.
yeah. I mean,
That's
again,
why
I think that's why I rank him high, just because he was so cool in OG Naruto, you know. Like, I think his light in that first part was so bright that I just can't ignore it, dude. Dude was just a
Right, of course,
beacon,
of course.
you know.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I guess I kind of, you know. Of course, Sasuke is at B for me. I mean, B is not a bad score, but Sasuke was just so wishy-washy after the Itachi arc. I preferred Sasuke when he was locked in, let's kill Itachi. After that, I just got a bit annoyed with him, you know. I'm like, you want to destroy the village? No, I want to destroy Danzo. No, I want to...
Well, he was confused.
yeah,
He was
it's
confused.
just...
He didn't know what to believe because at
Yeah.
that moment he killed Itachi, and then the truth was revealed to him that the village was the reason why Itachi killed my clan. So
Yeah.
now he wanted to kill the village. But then he got to finally speak with Itachi, and then Itachi gave his full reasoning of what he did.
hmm
And then Sasuke was alright. He's undecided. Now he needs to speak with people to understand what a village actually means. So that's why he went to
Yeah.
Orochimaru
I
and
get
brought
that.
back
I get that.
people who. It's very simple, man. It's not that deep.
I'm surprised you put Darii. I barely remember that guy. I remember his hairstyle,
He's the
but
cool lightning.
yeah,
Cool things with lightning. That's the only
Raikage.
reason.
That is like, that's a bit high for me. Like,
Eh?
I found him very unlikable in the show.
I think his moments with Minato in the flashbacks were just sick. Seeing them being like, I'm the fastest, and all that shit, that was sick.
He gave me
That was
Endeavor vibes.
Deborah?
He gave me Endeavor vibes.
He's not beating up his wife and children, though. Come on.
No. It's just his aura, his his vibe.
You know what's funny? I see it. I see it. Yeah, now that you mention it, I see it. I
Yeah.
think it's his mustache.
The mustache, I think. The eyebrows, the mustache.
Yeah. So I
But
see it.
damn, you put the ramen guy at B? Like, this guy should be a bit higher, I think.
You're gonna put him in S, and I'm gonna hate you for it. The guy doesn't really do much. Let's be real. He doesn't do much. He just serves ramen. That's it, man.
But he was there for my boy, you know, Naruto. Every villager
a lot of
hated him.
people, a lot.
No, when he was a kid. Not even Kakashi was there for Kid Naruto. But Ramen Man, he's always given Naruto a bowl, you know?
Yeah, but these people are ninjas. They have tasks. They have duties. They're not. They're not. What's the word? Babysitters. You know.
But Ramen Guy, though, he's the goat, dude. You can't go wrong with ramen.
Ramen guy should have adopted Naruto, but
Yes, he didn't.
He's not a ninja. He just sells ramen. That's it. And he was robbing Naruto blind. I ain't ever seen ramen guy give a child Naruto free meals.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's
Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, now we're in the good stuff. Now these are the characters that I really like. Okay. Okay. Wow. Okay. I you know what? I do get Sakura being at A, you know. I suppose so. But damn, Haku at A? What did Haku do that was so amazing? I'm trying to think.
Let me get your list.
I get Zabuza being at A, but Haku? Yeah.
Haku not killing Naruto or Sasuke when he easily could have.
Okay.
He was holding back and he was throwing needles at what looks like kill points, like in the neck and that, but it was revealed that no, he was going easy on them the entire time because he has like he's a master at throwing these needles that hit chakra points or whatnot, and he wasn't going for like killing blows or whatnot.
Okay.
So that's why he's an A. And he had that conversation with Naruto about like what is his reasonings for being here and whatnot, what's his purpose in life. All that resonated with Haku. And
interesting.
He didn't really want to kill the kids.
Conan, wow. Okay. Wait, where did I put Conan? Where did I put
Conan's
Conan?
here.
Oh, C. I put her at C.
Conan's here because of that fight with Toby.
Ah, that one fight. That was a good fight, though.
One fight.
But that was it. That was her peak. That was her peak.
Oh, really, Mr. Rock Lee? Eh? What are you talking about? I can't do the same thing.
I think Rock Lee was yeah.
I think she has status because she's in the Akatsuki.
She's basically a carry-on from Nagato. Like, she's not really her own person.
She's like sort of the right-hand man to Nagato, though.
It's like she doesn't really have her own will or mind. She's just like, yes, Nagato, I'll do anything for you, Nagato. It's,
Well, they both share the same will of Jiraiya.
Yeah, I guess so.
Which is a bit twisted because they did kill him.
That is true, yeah. But I understand why Nagato did that. He just gave up on the world, you know. He didn't care. He kind of shared...
after Jiraiya left.
He kind of shared Obito's worldview of like, this world is a fake reality. I don't care for it.
Obito was the leader, right?
Yeah.
Obito was the leader of this group, and then it sort of resonated to Pain.
Yeah.
Or Nagato, because Nagato went through hell in a way.
Oh yeah.
So, well, I'm surprised you put Choji at A as well. Though.
Choji, just like Shikamaru was kind of there for Naruto. Like, I do remember those flashbacks episodes where everyone is making fun of
the
Naruto,
non-canon episodes.
and he's like
Right.
very sympathetic towards him. I did like his scene where he got all brave and turned into the butterfly in front of dead Asuna. That was a cool moment. You know, Choji.
That was a cool moment.
He's
Yeah,
like
true.
Choji and Shikamaru. Their buddy dynamic is so fun to watch. They're like the only characters in the Konoha 11 group that I like. You know, so
Yeah.
like
So the characters you put at S, I'm assuming, are the ones that were close to Naruto through those childhood days.
yes, no.
So why the hell wasn't Hinata high? Why the hell was Hinata
You're
so
not.
low?
Oh, she's at B. High B is pretty good.
High B. Okay,
She
fair
just
enough.
barely spoke, barely approached Naruto, wasn't there for Naruto when he needed her. Like, in fact, Naruto didn't even know about any of this until after the village acknowledged him, and after all of this, I'm like, you know,
No, even during the pain arc.
But
didn't she say,
Pain-
I love you.
yeah, but Naruto forgot, you know, he's a
Yeah, he
forgetful
forgot.
lad.
So it was revealed early on, but I guess I could see a world where Hinata confessing her love for him and then him like ignoring it, and then could see it as a sign of like he's not interested in you. So it was
Yeah.
embarrassing to bring it up again, I guess. But Naruto forgot, I guess.
I think just the writing that Kishimoto should have had a moment where the two of them spoke, you know, but
Yeah,
of
but
course,
it's a shonen. At the end
it
of the
feels
day.
more
It's
like
it's-
Naruto is in love with Sasuke at this point because, you know, like,
Oh,
he had-
he was, bro.
there
First
were
kiss and all.
many scenes of him crashing out over Sasuke in his bedroom. Like, good lord.
Oh,
But
100%.
yeah, it is what it is. But I think RA should be quite similar because I think some characters are
Yeah,
up here.
It's yeah. I'm just.
I'm just trying to like rethink.
If anything, I am the only characters I'm disappointed in being low on yours is Haku and Zabu.
These
They're the only two.
the thing with them is that I guess because it's the first arc, I just don't really remember much from them, and also I don't remember them doing anything that was like, wow, these characters are so cool. Zabuza, yeah, maybe he's a bit too low, but there are other villains that I prefer more, if I'm being honest.
Essentially, they were hired by this billionaire to stop these bridge builders from finishing constructing the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
And they put out a hit on the bridge builder, and they're getting, you know, the bridge builder is being protected by Kakashi in Team 7, and then Zabuza fights Kakashi for that, and Zabuza summoned like a water clone, and he trapped Kakashi, the copycat ninja. He just traps him in the water bubble, and he's like, okay, he's not, you know, weak. He's actually strong, and he's on Kakashi's level. And then Naruto and Sasuke come up with a plan. They free Kakashi from that water bubble, and then Haku shows up as like a fake Obu Black Ops spy or whatnot, and then he throws like a needle at Zabuza, pretending that he's dead, but because he's so good at throwing needles and stuff, it's actually fake. And then Kakashi makes that statement, like, Naruto gets jealous of Haku and like, wait, but he's a kid and he could be on Black Ops. And like, yeah, in this world there are people that are stronger than me, and they're a child, essentially. Does that ring any bells?
Yeah, that does ring some bells. But again, I think it's not about me hating them. It's just that I prefer other characters more than them.
Okay.
But speaking of those characters, let me show you my S tier. The creme de la creme. Now, these characters I absolutely love. These are the creme de la creme characters. The peak. The characters at the top. Let's have a look at your list.
I think it is similar list, except I'm just I put Nagato here.
Good lord. Okay.
Hey.
Hashirama, what did this guy do?
Hashirama is the wood goat, bro. What are you talking about?
Madara is
He's the first one to be.
He's far more interesting than him. Okay. And even the parents.
Well, I like the flashback. It was the flashback. What did you talk about? All right, one at a time. One at a time. Hashirama. His conversations with Madara growing up, amazing. Like it takes, what makes a village, and all this stuff, and their ideals and their differences and all that stuff. Sick. Their fights were massive and sick. He has to be here in his own right. Okay. That's it. End of argument.
Okay.
His parents, bro. His mum helped Naruto conquer the Nine Tails in that Dream World sequence.
I guess.
Oh, would you prefer he get eaten by the Titan? My bad. All right, fair enough. Okay. It was an emotional moment for all of them.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are like walking Pixar movies. Like, they're just designed to make you cry, you know? Like, if they feel manipulative. But yeah, I get what you mean.
One Piece doesn't have that. Like, One Piece doesn't have those moments where they're like trying to force out the waterworks, bro. Okay. Okay, like, let's get on to the 10th island that's been taken over by a bad guy. Just killing people, like, alright.
That's fair enough. But no, apart from that, I guess, you and our lists are pretty similar-ish, you know?
Yeah, I have Itachi in here and you don't at all. And
Itachi. And Sasuke. Good lord, Sasuke. Free. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, because that's the bond. That's literally Naruto's brother, right?
I love how all of Team 7 are here except for Sakura. That's kind of
She was in A. She was in S, but then it was the whole chasing Sasuke thing disqualifies it for me. She would have been here, but that attachment to Sasuke really killed it.
Damn, our top lists are really lacking that female representation.
Or yours does.
You've only got one lady on your S.
Sugar. I didn't see Tsunade. Yeah.
Tsunade. Yeah,
which is fair.
She is the best female character in the show. She's the only character who has a story. She has a personality. She's not annoying. She's competent and she's cool. You know, like Sakura.
And the
this is who Sakura should have been. You know.
I think she does. I think she does become that at the end, no?
Kind of, but she's still kind of annoying. Like, Tsunade isn't annoying. I like her more than Sakura.
Well, Tsunade, remember, she's like an old woman, so her annoying years are past her.
I guess that's probably why. You know, she's a teenage girl who's just...
exactly.
You know. Yeah, she's...
Pretty much, pretty much.
Maybe that's why, you know. But yeah, of course, Obito is second. I was thinking to put him at number 1, but it has to be Naruto. He's the name of the show, you know. It's got to be him.
He is the only character in the series to, like, take... Not even in anime in general, in a sense, where he's taken on so much burden, so much hate, and it didn't change him.
Yeah.
He didn't destroy the entire world. He wasn't a Lelouch or an Eren Yeager.
Or an Obito.
He inherited... Or Obito, or Nagato, or any of the other characters. But he's taken on that hatred, and he forgave everyone.
I just feel like if Naruto was set in the real world, we would have an Obito more than a Naruto. Potentially.
There's a lot of Obitos being born every single day, and we call them terrorists.
Not even just that, but like regular people, you know, who just do horrible things in the regular world, you know. I mean, just open up a news article and you will just see.
That's what I was going to point to. I think, honestly, honest to God, I think there is so more good out there in the world than there is bad, but the bad just gets amplified more because of like the media.
I have an interesting counter argument. I think there are 3 different types of people in this world. There are good people, there are bad people, and then there are indifferent people. I think 80% of the population on this planet is indifference, and 10% are good and 10% are bad. That's how I see it. Is that controversial?
Okay, I'll give you a scenario. Because it makes sense. What you're saying makes sense, but I'll give you a scenario.
Okay.
You're on the bus.
Yeah.
And so you're trapped. The bus is on a journey. The bus driver is driving, and there's 3 people on the bus.
Okay.
There's a good guy, there's an indifference guy, and then there's a bad guy.
Yeah.
All in equal strength, right?
Yep.
And the bus driver can't do anything. He's out of the equation because he's driving.
Yeah.
The bad guy is threatening to kill the good guy because it's a 1-on-1, and the good guy doesn't want to die one. What should the indifference guy do in that situation? Is he just indifferent, or will he watch the bad guy kill the good guy?
That's a good question. Because indifference depends on the situation, doesn't it? I suppose.
Because if he's indifferent and he just watches it, then that would make him bad as well.
That's a good question. What would the indifference person do? He wouldn't, because indifferent people don't really say anything or do anything good or bad. They just keep to themselves.
Exactly.
I think the indifference guy will just run away.
He's on the bus.
Maybe he would.
He's stuck on the bus. And if it's a 2-on-1, they win.
I think it all depends on how he sees himself. Like maybe. This is just such a very specific scenario.
Yeah. That's the only scenario I'm going to give you.
I would rather look to more realistic.
That's more common in the real world.
Than
anything.
I mean, I haven't been on a bus in years, so I wouldn't really know.
Well, it's more of like that analogy could be. It could be a train. It could be in a store. It could be anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a scenario where they locked in a room or whatnot.
Yeah, because I'm like, he could just open the window, just jump out, but that would be pretty bad. But I don't know. I just don't know.
So the indifference guy would run away, open the bus window and jump out, and then let the good guy, because that's still bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
That's still bad. Then he's not being indifferent. Him being like an observer is bad. If he could do something good.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like indifference people.
Then what you're saying is 80% of those people that are indifferent are willing to not help those that are in need.
Okay, now I was gonna say but then now you're really like, okay.
'Cause I think inherently inside everyone there is a chance to do good.
Yeah, so what's that Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney song? There's good and bad in everyone. We learn to live. What's that song called? From the 80s.
I don't know. But that's actually pretty good though. Still.
Yeah.
Like
it's
but I
Ebony.
think more inherently. But I think it's just the reason why we see more bad every day is because the media just amplifies it.
That's it. Yeah, that is it.
They're not gonna highlight the times when somebody donates to charity or some guy feeds another person. Then that's boring.
Yeah,
that's
boring. I mean, to be fair, like on a regular day, 9 times out of 10, bad things don't technically happen. And a mundane, ordinary person,
Yeah.
It does happen, but it's not constant. People are in shops drinking coffee, but the media does make it seem like everyone's evil and they have bad intentions.
It's that group of people. It's that group of people. Or it's that it's you see it recycled over and over again, and then people just get brainwashed, and then they end up doing bad stuff to other people, another bad group, and all that. It's like this cycle keeps going on and on and on.
I think the best solution is just to turn off the news.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much.
Live under a rock, Pretty much, but
and then the next question is, why does the media do this?
Because that's easy. Human beings are just very reactive to negativity and controversy. I mean, even, yeah, like, look at Twitter. Like, if somebody posts something about, hey, look, I got an award for helping kids in charity, yay, people be like, oh, yeah. There was a video about this, actually. There was a social experiment a couple of years ago on YouTube where this guy had a sign. He had like a double signed sign. On one side, it said, help the poor, and on the other side, it said, screw the poor.
Oh.
So one day he walked on the street and he had the sign saying screw the poor. The moment he stepped on the street, loads of people confronted him being like, how could you say this? This is so horrible. The poor people deserve kindness and love and all that stuff. But then
you don't know what the poor people have been.
Yeah, but then the next day when he had the sign saying help the poor, nobody approached him. No one just acknowledged him. They all just ignored it, or they didn't care about it. They're all indifferent. I just think.
But the question is, okay, help the poor, but was there like a way to help the poor with that sign, or they were just holding it?
Yeah, I
because
think
like if I see a guy on the sign that says help the poor, and that's all it says, help the poor, I'm not gonna be like, how dare you, or anything like that. I'm gonna nod my head at him. Yeah, man, help the poor. Let's help the poor. But you don't know how, in ways that I help the poor, compared to that guy holding the sign.
That's true. There was also another social experiment online that was just
the red one, the blue one.
No, not that one. There was this guy interviewing people saying, what do you think about homeless people? And they were all saying, I think homeless people deserve goodness and they deserve money and food. And then they hired an actor to play a homeless guy. And so after the interview, when the people left the street, they had the actor at the side of the corner, and every single person who was interviewed ignored the homeless man, and it was so interesting, except for this one lady. They all did that. So what it seems like is that people like to perform being nice and kind, but in reality they just don't really care ish. I mean,
do we know these people had like change on them to hand out, because everything's all digital?
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like how people are very that's getting into politics now.
The worst thing you could do is go up to that homeless person and be like, sorry man, I got no change. It's best to just walk by and not engage.
It's kind of like how people keep boycotting McDonald's, but those same people are in there having a Big Mac and enjoying their meal, Boycott McDonald's, boycott Starbucks, but they still it's still $1 billion industry, Why is that?
Can I ask you, are you in favor of boycotts or not in favor of boycotts?
It depends what it is, I guess, but
do you know why people are saying boycott this and boycott that for those specific reasons?
I guess it's because those companies fund things that end up affecting people who don't have a whole lot going on in life, or
yeah, it's essentially these big massive corporations send money to the military in a certain country, which I won't name, which is used to like punish the marginalized people in that country. And the only thing we can do is just say stop going to these companies that's
it,
these militaries, and that's all you can do, man.
I remember, I think it was a video in it was either in France or Norway, I don't quite remember, but there were these protesters outside of McDonald's who were preventing people from going in to buy McDonald's, and then this Viking of a man, like 6'9", just walked in saying, "Get out of the way, you hippies!" And he just, oh man, you want, oh man.
I don't agree with intimidation and being like, don't go to this place and don't go to that. That's not. I don't think that's right.
No. But in general, most people aren't like that. They're just very much like, don't do this. Or like J.K. Rowling and all that. Like the amount of hate she gets when it comes to Harry Potter because of what she supports. Yet Harry Potter is still this $1 billion IP. The video games made a lot of money. The views on the HBO show are insane. People still watch them, react to it. But they all know that J.K. Rowling said this stuff.
J.K. Rowling isn't killing anyone, but the military in the other country is killing
Yeah,
people, though,
that's true. Yeah, that's very true. I get that. I guess boycotting is, sometimes it feels like people are performative when they do that. But at the same time, what else can they do, That's what they can do to spread awareness. And hopefully people watching them could actually do good. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, that was a very interesting debate on whether human beings are truly good or not.
There's actually a good social experiment that Mr. Beast has done, right, about the red button, blue button. Have you seen that?
No.
So essentially, there's two buttons. The red button, if you
I think I heard of this. Yeah, you go on.
Are you a blue button pusher or a red button pusher? Blue button pusher is if more than 50% of the people that have pushed this button, everyone survives. But less than 50% of the people that push the blue button, well, you will die. If you are a red button pusher, you will survive anyway, even if you don't push it or not.
So I guess push the red button? Is that... Wait, let me read that again.
Read it carefully.
I think I got it. I got it on screen. So what does it say?
It's actually, because I thought this was so dumb, and then I seen people's arguments for it, and I'm like, okay, no, this experiment is amazing.
Everyone on Earth takes a private vote by pressing a red or blue button. If more than 50% of people press the blue button, everyone survives. If less than 50% of people press the blue button, only people who press the... So then, yeah, technically, wouldn't it be red? Because if everyone pressed the red button, they would all survive,
Yeah, but because it's taken everyone on Earth, right? That includes babies and kids and all that stuff that won't understand it. And they pick blue. And then let's say red gets 90% of the votes because they're thinking like how you're thinking, nothing would happen. Those people would die still. Because they're in the blue category and they're less than 50%. So
that's
my
true.
take is vote blue.
Okay, so if we all voted blue, more than 50%. Okay, I didn't see the everyone survives bit. If more than 50% of people vote blue. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. The more I read it, the more I'm like, yeah, you're right, it is blue.
But like 300,000 people voted, and it's like 44% red, 56 blue. That's a bit concerning.
But I mean, at the end of the... Okay, you're right, yeah. I guess people misread what was being said. Reading comprehension,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen some takes of it, though. People are like, well, why even put yourself in like a position where you could die if you press the blue button, just push the red button and you'll be all right. But it's like, people won't understand what they're pressing anyway. So if there's a chance for everyone to survive, just press the blue button anyway.
It just shows how people have very different opinions all around the world,
Selfish.
Oh yeah. Well, that's kind of human beings in a nutshell. Is what it is. Is what it is. But yeah, that was that. Cool. The Naruto ranking is done. Your top 3 is Sasuke, Kumara, and Naruto. My top 3 is Might Guy, Obito, and Naruto. Pretty good list right there. Really good.
Yeah, I picked the people that were like the very closest to Naruto.
Oh, fair enough.
Kuruma.
Yeah.
Kuruma is the one that literally was like raised with Naruto. Seen his every step. And then Sasuke's his literal brother, reincarnation.
I mean, Sasuke wasn't really there when he was with Orochimaru. I think Sakura and Kakashi.
No, in terms of like the reincarnation side,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
they're literally brothers,
Yeah.
like children of Hagoromo.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing closer than a brother
Oh yeah. Okay.
than that.
No, that's cool. That's
So
cool.
in that sense, yeah.
That's cool. But yeah, that is that podcast. We did the ranking. I think next time we should do the One Piece one. That's
Oh
gonna
God,
be.
the One Piece.
That's
You
gonna
thought
be.
this was long? Oh God.
That one's gonna be very long. It's gonna be a long one. Looking forward to that one. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, same.
It's gonna be fun. But yeah, almost 4 hours doing this podcast. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So next time we should I should hopefully this time I finish like maybe the first half of Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 1.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully, let's see. Hopefully I'll do that and yeah, do the One Piece in the review. That'd be cool. Awesome.